Mine is starting.
Mine is rolling up.
I am starting.
You are gay.
No.
And I should be live.
What do you mean, no?
Perhaps I am.
Perhaps.
Everyone else up?
I am up.
Let's go.
You sent the invites for the other stuff, Cat?
Yes. Everyone should have stream together. You're the only one not in stream together currently.
I'm getting it up
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You're so mean.
I'm just-
You're so mean.
You asked if link had been sent. I confirmed.
You're so mean to us.
Just mischievous giggle
It's
over
a
there.
really intimidating laugh you got there.
That's the DM laugh if I've ever heard one.
Everybody, just you wait.
I am second guessing our choice of doing horror on this.
Alright,
How are you?
What?
Let me find the... Where's the little events tab? I feel like I should have one. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna drop
Hi,
it in
Tanny.
More videos.
Hey, Tanny.
Hello, Tanny.
At everyone.
Yes, you do exist.
Okay.
Artwood, do you have a Twitch I can put in my title?
I do not.
Artwood has a
Okay.
YouTube. Do you want
I
me
think
to
I
link
have
that?
a Twitch account, but I don't do anything on it other than just watch people.
I mean, that's valid.
I'm too small yet, and streaming was not something that I had originally thought of doing. So
That's fair. Twitch just watched me completely fix my things. I forgot to switch titles and stuff, so that's funny.
Fair enough. And hi, Clarissa.
What up, losers and poozers and dungeon doozers? How's it going?
Dungeon Doozer.
Dungeon
Dungeon
Like crazy.
Doozer.
That was crazy once.
Were you?
I think we should reschedule this stream. I don't know.
I think somebody needs to be put into a rubber room. Dare I say a rubber
You I
room?
was put in a rubber room once.
No,
I had a
no.
lot of rats in there, guys.
Get out of my head.
Get out of my head, get out of my head. The voices, the voices.
The voices are yelling, man.
The voice is beckoned.
Anyway,
I'm gonna end up putting one
here?
this right.
Cat's gonna be put in the rubber room? That's crazy.
Yep.
1 second.
Cat's in a room without have rats, it'd have
One last
squeeze.
little thing to get ready. I forgot that I had a couple of friends send me some maps. I need to download those real quick.
Hell yeah.
I was just about to ask, am I supposed to be looking at this beautiful tower?
No, but it will do to start. It'll do to start.
Cool.
Yo, there's a goat near the tower. Look at that boy on the edge
Look
there.
at
This
all
is
the
edge of
sheep.
glory. Power to the sheeple.
I
I
don't
really
know
want
what
to push
sheep
that guy off the cliff.
Cat, Tanny, you need to.
They're saying goat. I don't know what that's about. The music is a tad too loud. Let me turn it down a bit. You see goat?
Goat?
Yes, there is goat in here.
I see lambs.
Look at the background. Look in the background. Shit. Left of
There-
the tower.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see it. I see
the
it.
goat.
He's
Yeah,
Batman
he's
posing right
there.
there.
Yeah.
He's the worst
Yeah,
one.
he's right there. He's farming. Shut up. That's what I do at Night Rain as a revenant.
You catch me doing that all the time at night, and you'll be like, "What the hell are you doing?" I'm just like, standing here.
Hydrated.
Menacingly.
Well, I catch him lacking all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's uncalled for. We don't need to bring that up.
So I got really curious about what the lovely artists have done with Night Rain already. And if you catch my drift, it's all Recluse. All of it is Recluse. There's nobody else. The first 100 images, Recluse. I saw one that was Recluse and Revenant in bunny suits, and that was the only thing I saw of Revenant. Everything else, Recluse. Futsa Recluse. Everything is her. I know she's a beautiful woman with lovely assets of magic, but you know, Duchess is cool too. You can get us more of her, please.
All right.
Artist, I'm begging.
I have everything set up, so we're good to go.
All right. Hey, I bet you're glad you came back on this.
I was about to say, simmer down, boys.
Look, man.
Take a step back. Take a step back. Okay.
Take a step back now, y'all. 2 ups?
Ladies
No,
and
just
gentlemen, and friends alike, welcome to this D&D horror one-shot. I'm CT Hartwood, otherwise known as Hartwood VA, and tonight I have the honor and the privilege of being your dungeon master. I'm an ASMR roleplay content creator and writer, most known for my villain content and wacky voices. If you would like to check me out, please head over to Hartwood VA on YouTube and have some fun watching videos. That's really it. That's what I do.
I'd check you out, but my boyfriend might get mad.
Well, yeah. Watch together. Watch together. How about that?
Yeah.
I have some things on there that aren't just the boyfriend ASMRs.
Do you have the
Ah.
boyfriend ASMR dies in a car crash? That's one of my favorites.
You know, I've thought about it. I've thought about doing it for the April Fool's one. I ended up doing a villain one for April Fool's, where it's the villain comes in, tries to strut his stuff, and then the civilian beats the shit out of him, and the hero comes and is like,
That was
"Civilian,
very
what
funny.
the hell?"
You gotta
Boy,
get a
monster.
throwaway mic and just go at it with the cheese grater.
Anyway, real quick, let's do some quick housekeeping and the rules on the the bingo game that's going to be going on during the normal
Bongo.
D&D game. So while we will be playing our D&D game, we will also be having a little bingo game in the background. And by all means, viewers, help out your streamer and fill out the bingo sheet. Each member of the cast tonight does have a separate bingo sheet from everyone else. So, and it's just chock full of things that may or may not happen throughout the game, depending on what people do. And the rules are very simple. If a little cell says that someone does something, that means that it can be done by anyone at the table, including the person who is whose bingo sheet that is. If it says that there is a name that is attributed to that task, means that it has to be done by that person. And if it says that you have to do it, that means that your streamer has to be the one that does that thing for you to be able to check that off on your bingo sheet. And then the
All right.
big question is, what do you win if you win the bingo, if you win bingo? Well, the first person to achieve bingo will receive, or I should say the first streamer who achieves bingo will receive a special dice set that I will send to them. Unless it is me, in which case the my community will receive something from me.
Oh.
Here's a very dumb question. How do I mark the card?
Not entirely sure, actually. I feel like there's supposed to be a way to do that.
I couldn't figure it out.
Firefox, and I'm drawing on it.
I've got it open in my drawing software as well.
Oh.
Alright. Man, Critic crashes a lot, though.
Yeah.
Well, then
I-
use
yeah.
paint.
So
Yeah,
go
you
ahead
hide your
and
bingo.
draw a quick 5x5 grid. You don't have to write down what it is, but whenever it gets
I
crossed
got
off.
it. I
cross
just
off
pulled
that
it
grid.
up in my PNG thing. Where's my edit button? There we go.
Tanny, we were talking about the bingo cards that I just linked in chat.
Alright, mark up.
Right.
Oh,
Now then,
Perfect.
my dear, sweet, naive little players, my delightful little playthings, I do believe that it is high time that we talk about my favorite topic. You. Your hopes, your dreams, your desires, your fears. But perhaps I'm getting just a little ahead of myself, don't you think? I think first we need to introduce your characters. I mean, how am I to traumatize them if our dear audience doesn't know who you are? So who would like to introduce themselves first?
When you phrase it like that, I don't want to go
Fancy one.
first.
Fancy one wants to. The fancy one wants to. Fancy one wants to.
yeah. I
Well,
I
this
think
is everything
one
over
should
there.
go.
I guess I'm getting pushed to it anyways. So I am Bernadette Valora Ashrend Emberbane. I am the sole heir and current head of the House of Emberbane. And I am currently on a quest, well, just many quests really, trying to get as many supporters as possible, with my best friend Ashy, who is also my bodyguard. Ashy, would you like to go next?
Sure. I am Kieran, actually. I am a
Here, Ashy.
Harengon. Bernie, quit it. I am a Harengon that fell through the Feywilds and was taken in by Bernie before I had a chance to get home. And I've just lived here because I don't really know how to get back, and it's not necessarily at the top of my to-do list.
Fair enough.
But I
Shall
am
our
currently the
partner next?
bodyguard and traveling with Bernie here.
Yep.
Bernie.
And no one else gets to call me Bernie, just to be clear. Lady
Okay, Bernie.
Emberbane will suffice. Now, Lady Emberbane.
Fire.
Just introduce yourself already.
Well, I'm Misha. A great orc. A small orc. Smallest of my people. Yes, yes. My tribe. That I don't like to talk about because they're stupid. I'm smart. I'm big smart. It's big smart brain. Big smart brain plays good music too. And, you know, I'm a traveling bard. I go around, sing my little songs, my little dandies. But I'm also a hired sword. I'm very deadly in a fight. Sometimes. Ignore all the other times I got my entire party killed. Once. Now, not only will I inspire those, I can also heal those. So, you're relying on me, aren't you? Stare.
Okay. Okay.
And we have one
I'm
left.
I also got a tin can.
Hello, I'm a Rivet. I am a Warforged, and I used to work as a farmhand. I'm on a journey just to learn everything I can about life. It quite fascinates me.
I could show you a good life.
Pardon?
Good life. Definitely not on the run. I've not done any crimes. Yet.
Oh, I see.
Also, I think our music broke.
It most
Yeah.
definitely did.
Music did in fact break.
But that's fine.
Just like me emotionally.
Oh no, it looks like we're down to 3 songs now.
Well,
Well, I've got more I
Are they
can throw
good?
in there. I just need to get it actually functioning on my stream again first.
yeah,
Yo,
things
put the best
break at
background music
times.
on ever. Gangnam Style.
Thanks for the lurk, Ethereum.
We just cue Katy
Alright.
Perry's entire log.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep putting random ones on for now. Should be good to go. I got it fixed.
Bernie.
Anyway.
Mhm.
There we go.
So, how do we feel about beginning? nervous,
Huh?
scared, apprehensive. Don't be. You'll likely survive. You may not be unscathed. You may not be unchanged. But you may survive.
Hmm.
Let me pull it up. Here we go.
Hmm.
We open our adventure more than halfway through our journey from one town to the next. You've been charged by a local lord to undertake a task in a different city. Doesn't particularly matter what that task is at the moment because, well, I'm not sure you'll ever get there. When you started out this morning beneath a bruised purple sky, you didn't think much of it. The air was clear, the sky cloudless, and the slightest sweet smell of spring made you feel near giddy with anticipation. But as the sun rose and you found yourself closer to your destination, the sky began to gray, the temperature to drop, and a dense, ominous fog rolled in. Before long, you found yourself fully enveloped in the frosty tendrils of white mist. All around you, you heard the strange, hostile chitters of dangerous creatures hidden deep in the mist. Knowing that you are likely outnumbered and only a short distance from the nearest settlement, what would you like to do?
I mean, if the settlement isn't far, surely just picking up the pace and getting there is the best option, is it not?
Yeah, were we already headed in that direction? Or did we lose our way?
You were
Oh,
not fully headed towards that direction. Imagine like traveling from one city to the next, and then there's just like another city just slightly off to one side, maybe like a mile off to one side. Kind of like when you're traveling down a highway in the Midwest.
um, is there any way I can try to use my good eyesight to get some form of bearing through the thick fog?
You can try. Make me go with a perception check, with disadvantage.
Okay. That I should probably. And second D20. 8 plus 5, 13.
13. You really can't see much. That fog is incredibly thick. It's, it's damn near suffocating in how, like, surrounded you are. If you have claustrophobia, you're kind of sitting there going, I don't fucking like this shit. But you don't see much, no.
Okay.
Can I roll to see what I can see?
Yep, same specs. Disadvantage.
Copy. I rolled a 6.
6. You see absolutely nothing. You are completely blinded by the fog.
Understood.
Well, there's 2 people left. Should we
Yep.
both try and see what we can see?
I mean, I suppose we can.
Alright.
Can I inspire Cat to help her see better?
Can you what?
Inspire
Inspire
cat's
Cat to help her
eyesight.
see a little better.
Inspire. Like a bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can give Cat a bardic inspiration.
I mean,
So,
I already
Cat,
rolled
roll
once for...
advantage and a D4.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. What am I rolling?
Perception.
And you're rolling A D20 with
Like I'm just-
disadvantage.
Gaslighting Caterpillar.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Good. I believe in you.
So it was disadvantage plus D4?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I rolled a 5 on one, let's see what the other one is. 5, okay. And then plus D4.
Probably still not gonna see anything.
Yeah, probably not with a 5 base. Alright, 9. 9 total.
You see white all around you.
Alright.
You
I'm
do
better
make
at
out,
seeing
like,
in the
a
dark.
little bit of tree bark, but like that's it.
I'm gonna.
I would like to tell you that you do know where this village is. You can head to this village without trying to spy it out.
Why don't we just walk there?
That's what I suggested in the first
Yeah.
place, but everyone was looking around like we were trying to find
I would also
something.
like to see if I
I
could
was-
see anything. What am I rolling
was
for?
curious.
I was-
Perception disadvantage.
Perception with disadvantage. That's a 3, man.
You
That's only a 17.
White. You see mist.
That's a 4 total.
I'm
It's
just
very
trying.
white out here, guys.
I was just trying
Keep
to get
in
my
mind,
bearing to make sure I
it's
didn't
white.
trip.
I'm just praying I don't fall over.
I am going to reach out and make sure that Bernie knows that I'm still there. Holding my hand, well, I guess up.
I will take Ashley's hand and let them guide me, because they're generally better at that.
I'm just gonna continue like strumming one of my instruments. Just play my old tunes.
And then walking towards the village.
Just gonna walk to the town.
Of course.
It's better than being out in mist where we can't see with hostiles.
I have no idea what song is playing. I just straight up cannot even get this to work. So,
It's fine.
You should be able to click and
Minecraft.
drag to change the queue order.
Yeah,
One at the
mine
top
is
should be
complete-
playing.
Yeah.
Is it not
Mine
letting
is
you do that?
Should be
completely
playing.
broken.
Yeah.
so eerie and scary ambient.
Yep,
That's
that
the
just started
one.
playing.
Okay, cool. Sweet. Good to know that at least.
I will
Something's
try and
working.
keep the list stocked for you so that you can swap between them.
Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Sorry, I got 1,000 tabs open. Here we go.
All good.
As you approach the outskirts of this village, the mist grows thicker. When you try to turn back, you are quickly chased back into the village. It seems as though the fog does not go into the village, it stops at the village's edge. And
Awesome.
when you first get into the village, there are several houses on the outskirts. Most of them seem to be more or less abandoned, but there's one that you see a little girl sitting on the front porch of this little house.
Little girl, little house.
And she has a cat beside her. And you hear like hammering, the distinctive sound of hammering nail into wood coming from the inside of the house.
Okay.
Giddy.
Something feels
I would
off about
like-
this.
I would like to approach the girl and say, "Oh, I love cats. What's their name?"
You walk up to the girl, you say that, and she's stroking this cat's head. She goes, "Oh, this is Talia."
Talia, what a
She's a
wonderful
sweetheart.
name.
I love her.
Oh, she looks the part. By
And
any
Talia,
chance,
Talia is this Egyptian blue cat with like very like light gray eyes. And she's looking up at the little girl and she's just purring up a storm.
I would like gently, but not so gently, shove the bunny towards the cat. Like, it looks just like you.
I do believe if you have fantasy racism, you can mark that off now.
Was that actually a please?
I don't remember if I included it or not. I may not have. But I may have. I don't remember.
I would like to kind of bend down, lower myself to the little girl's level, and ask, may I pet her?
Sure, go ahead.
Right, I'm gonna pet the cat and then ask, by any chance, do you know if there's an inn or something around here?
Sure. Just head down the road a little bit. There should be an inn on the right.
And then you also hear from inside the house, the guy that's hammering on like nails into the door, yelling, "Don't go! You shouldn't go into town!
Why is that, sir?
Blasted cats! Cats all over the damn place! I can't take any more of this shit!
Mo!
And then he's very clearly talking to the girl when he says this next part. Get rid of that cat and you can come back. And at this point, you kind of piece together, like, he's hammering his own door shut. He's hammering himself inside his house.
Oh,
Infernal things!
Are you allergic to cats?
Ah, I'm not allergic to anything.
Then what's the problem with them?
3 weeks ago, we didn't have any cats, we didn't have any fog. Now we have both. I think that that's the reason why. And no one else wants to listen to me. They just get all cozy with the cats, and they just pet the cats, and the cats have the run of the whole place. I think it's the cat's fault.
Can we talk to
Okay.
the cat? I would like touch the one on the kid's lap.
Are you casting Speak with Animals? Is that what you're doing?
I can't. I don't have that.
Okay.
I'm just poking
You-
it.
you're
thinking
not-
it's you.
Sorry, I'm not actually seeing who's talking right now, and I'm not
I can
entirely
cast
familiar with
Speak
everyone's
with
voices.
Animals.
But unless you have Speak with Animals, you cannot talk to the cat. I mean, you can say stuff to the cat, but the cat can't say things back.
Can I try to cast Speak with Animals?
Yeah, go ahead.
okay.
All right.
You cast Speak with Animals,
Yep.
and it
I want.
it fails on this particular cat.
What?
Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna turn to the rest of my group and say, something's off with this cat.
Is it actually a cat?
How?
I just tried to speak with it and I can't. Something's off with it.
I
Also,
think
when
that's
you-
usually normal.
When you tried to cast Speak with Animals and it failed on the cat did that like disapproving cat growl. It's not a sign of hostility growl, but it is like a displeasure.
Okay.
Isn't it fairly normal not to be able to speak with cat?
No,
Here
no,
at least.
you don't understand. I can normally do this, but I can't.
Is there anything, like, off about the cat? Does it look like a perfectly normal cat?
Oh yeah, it looks like a perfectly normal, happy, healthy feline. There's
I'm
nothing
if
wrong
I
with
look-
the cat visually.
If I look towards town, do I already see other cats? Like, is there that many of them, or...
Go ahead and make me just a flat perception check.
Alright. That is a 15.
Oh yeah, you see cats everywhere.
That's a lot of cats.
Certainly the most I've ever seen.
You do spy specifically one cat sitting at the top of one of the larger buildings. It appears to actually be the tallest building in the city, or in the town, in the village. It would appear as though this cat is overlooking everyone.
Can you speak with that cat? And I'm gonna point the cat out to our frickin' friend Rivet here.
Let me try. I want to cast animal handling, or speak with animals.
Okay, you will need to get closer to actually talk to the
Oh
cat.
boy.
I also think speak with animals is. Let me check the rules real quick. I have a feeling that it is a.
You don't have to recast it thing. It's like a duration.
Yeah, it's a duration spell, and it affects you, not the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess that is partially on me on the way that I described it. It's not so much that the spell failed; it's that the cat could not speak to you. Like you couldn't talk to the cat.
Okay. Okay. Then might I suggest, friends, that we go to the inn? Do some more investigating there.
Let's investigate
Sure.
the cats. Definitely not just have fun playing.
Of course.
I mean,
Of course.
is that... I'm confused. So we're trying to go to the inn instead of speaking to the very obvious cat overlooking everything?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm thirsty.
Fine.
But before we go, like as they walk ahead, I am going to try to tug on Bernie's shirt and get their attention.
Okay.
I'm gonna, like, lag behind so that Ashley can talk to me.
Something is very wrong here. I don't get these feelings often. I'm not liking it. Something's not right.
Do I hear this?
I mean, how close are you?
I'm kind of whispering.
Depends on
I'm
how
probably
much
still,
you tried to
like,
lag back
on the girl.
too.
Sorry, I did not catch that.
I'm still like mesmerized by the cat in the little girl's lap.
Okay.
Anyways, I just kind of give a shrug. You're right, but it's better here than where we can't see a foot in front of ourselves at the moment.
Maybe.
Just keep an ear out, okay?
Okay, if you say so.
Here.
My,
So we're
my
gonna
ears
continue
will
walking
be,
with the group.
Yeah, we're gonna keep walking with group, but my ears will be up and at attention.
All right. So what are you doing? Are you going to the inn? Are you going to the cat? What are you doing?
To the inn!
I
Yep,
vote for
we're
the
heading-
inn.
Yep, we're
I'm
heading
following the
further
group to the
towards
inn, but I'm keeping a close eye on the cat that is watching us as we approach the inn.
Okay. You get to the inn. You go inside. There are a few cats just hanging around inside. And there's a just woman over at the like bar desk area. It's technically it's a inn and tavern. So
think we've
Starting-
seen more cats
I
than
don't think
villagers
so.
at this point.
True.
It would appear as though there
It
are
is
more
quite
cats
odd,
than
isn't it?
villagers. Yes.
Also, by chance, how tall are the cats?
Oh, normal cat size.
Okay, but how tall would you say that? Like, how tall do they come up on me? I'm 2'11".
How tall is a normal cat? Let me look.
Cat size.
I'd say because these things are probably like, depending on how big they are, they're like up to my torso.
The
An average cat is 9 to 10 inches tall.
Okay, so they're only up to like,
your knees at best.
yeah, my knees. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm still fine.
We're not getting dwarfed
The
by a
equivalent,
cat
like,
yet.
a very large golden retriever.
I'm just gonna like not so gently rub his head like you're finally taller than something, buddy.
Damn.
Could you not?
Is there anyone in here
What
playing
do you guys
music?
do?
I'm going to walk over to one of the cats and pick it up.
You pick up the cat. I need you to make me a wisdom save, please.
Wisdom save. You got it.
You got
It's
wisdom.
a D20, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
And for anyone who is on my bingo card,
You rolled an 8.
Correct.
Wait, what did you just mark off, Cat?
on my bingo card, that was 4 down, 2 across. And earlier, Chip did pet the cat, which is the lower right one.
So, let's see. And Chip, you're the one that just pet the cat, right?
Correct.
All right, go ahead and do me a favor and check the Discord. You absolutely love this cat. This is the best cat in the world.
Wait,
Just
I'm
petting the cat, having a grand old time.
What a beautiful cat, friends. I think I'll keep you.
I knew a
Yep,
robot
straight.
liked animals before, but this seems odd.
Are we just picking up strays now?
I mean, that's how you got me.
I mean, fair enough.
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna try to look around and see if there's any like actual people that look to be ready to talk to, rather than like making sure they're not like super busy or anything.
Oh yeah. The
Your
people
D20 is
sitting
not
at the-
working.
Yes, I am aware. I don't know how to fix it.
The people who are sitting up at the lady who's sitting up at the bar, she's just kind of waiting. There's not a hell lot going on right now.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start moving towards the bar, and get up on the bar stool to try to get their attention and talk to them.
He wants to
It is a little bit of a. My feet are kind of dangling a tiny bit, but it's fine.
I'm just gonna find a nice place, put down like a little like hat or something, and just start playing some music.
There's only like one person in the bar other than us, isn't there?
Yes,
I'm still gonna play some music.
You're more than welcome to play music. Just I
Yeah.
wouldn't imagine you're gonna get a lot of money doing that.
No,
Either
you
might end up a cat inside the hat, you know.
if it sits.
You said Volky was it who was going up to the bar?
Yes, that is me.
Yes. Okay,
I'm
you
following
jump.
them.
You're following them. Okay.
Yep.
You jump up to the bar and you talk to the bartender. Bartender goes, "Can I help you?"
Yes. Real quick, is all of the cats normal here?
Oh yeah, all the cats are normal. I mean, they're just cats.
Well,
And
well,
she
yes.
reaches over and she pets the head of a cat that's sitting right next to her.
How long have you kept this many cats?
Oh, I don't know. The cats just kind of rolled in one day, and I think the town's better for it. I mean, look at this little face. You can't hate this.
Hmm.
Lost touch cat.
Okay, well, this seems like an awful lot. Um, do you have some water I can use?
Water? Sure. She reaches under, grabs like a little jug, sets it up on the
Bunch of cat
counter,
furs in it.
uh, pulls out another like a cup and pours a glass of water for you and just hands it over.
All right. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna start sipping from the water, still looking around, like befuddled by just how many of the creatures there are.
There are technically 4 cats who are sitting in the uh like the inn. There's the one on the desk along with the innkeeper. There's the one that Chip has befriended, and there's 2 others. They're just kind of lounging in sunbeams.
Fun. Would you like a performance check for the music?
Yeah, give me a performance check. See how good you're doing.
Let's see how this goes. That is a 27 total. Rolled 19.
God. Yeah, that's wonderful.
Music is my specialty.
It is incredible. You play probably the best music that this innkeeper has ever heard. And while you're doing that, the cats are watching you, and like most of the cats are purring, just watching you play your music.
I'm making friends.
Just
Can I get you guys a room? How long do you think you'll be staying in town?
I mean, I don't ever want to leave. I don't see why anyone would want to leave, but you know, no one's gonna keep you here.
well, Bernie, did we need to linger here for a little bit?
I think we're just stopping
don't
in for a pop to eat. So, do you have like a good sandwich or something?
Sure.
Hands over. She like holds out a couple of menus for you guys, and there's some like basic tavern food there. It's nothing fancy. It's subsistence living type of fare, but it's food.
I'm gonna thank her, start looking over it, kind of hold up the menu so that I am kind of blocking my face and like whispering to Ashy, we should get out of here quick.
Oh, you're right. We do need to eat. Let's at least eat before we do anything. It doesn't look like it's that bad. Just have a bad chill down my spine. That's all.
I'll order whatever looks fairly decent on the menu.
Yeah, you order something and comes out. It's hot. It's good. It's it's food. It's fine. Nothing's wrong with it. You eat it. There's no like ill effect that you have to take or anything like that.
Okay. While the lady was off getting our food, I'm gonna kind of sneak over to our bard, who's currently the one that is probably closer, and just be like, "Hey, we want to get out of here quick."
Why is that?
It doesn't sound like the fog is gonna clear anytime soon, so we should just get on our way through it.
Yeah, you're probably right. Audience here's not that great either. Just figures at the funny.
I
You want to tell the robot of our plan while we eat?
I mean, he's a robot. I think he's just gonna follow us.
I'm
He's
gonna
got-
look towards
he's
the
got friend
robot.
I'm not looking away from my cat. I'm still petting it, and I respond, "Friends, perhaps we should rest. It is getting late after all."
Why don't we just start the date?
yeah.
Sounds
No, actually, it is like mid to late evening right now. It's like 4 o'clock,
Ah.
5 o'clock in the evening.
Oh,
You
where
spend most of your day traveling.
Okay.
where did the
I'm-
time go? My next hit single.
The
I don't
thing
know.
stolen the time, but that's fine.
I'm gonna turn back to Dashy. I kind of would rather camp out back the way we came than stay here.
Mm,
I don't
only
feel like
issue is
paying for a room. The floor is just fine.
the only problem is I can't really see very well out there. Not used to that. I can usually kind of see everything. That fog is very thick. At the very least, we
Yeah.
should probably stay within where it's thinner.
That's why I'm
I
thinking
think
we
we'll
go
be
back the way we
fine.
came. We at least vaguely know the route then. We can give this place a wide frickin' range if it's that bad of fog lingering here.
Mm,
But I'd
no.
rather not encounter something unknown up ahead when we can't see it. But it doesn't sound like this fog is going away.
We can just stay here. It doesn't look like the worst place.
I'd rather stay here than run the risk of getting attacked by creatures out there.
I don't mind creatures. I just don't like not being able to see.
Just look better.
I
I keep
tried.
forgetting I see in the dark better than you do.
Mm,
Either way, like,
I think it's fine. I'm just being paranoid. We can stay.
I think we
I-
push forward.
why don't we frickin' try and poke back out of town? We can always double back if it gets too bad.
If
I
it
think
will
we
ease
push
your
forward. No good
conscience,
adventures come from looking back.
I'll go with you, Bernie.
And what was Rivet trying to say there?
Oh, I just said if it will ease your conscience, then let's go for it.
The robot's
Alright.
in. Let's go.
I was honestly not expecting the robot to be in, given that they have not put that cat down since they picked it up.
So it sounds like everyone's kind of at a consensus. You want to try to leave town.
Yep.
Or at least,
Alright.
yeah, poke back out.
You're able to traverse back all the way through town, and like get to where you can leave. But as soon as you start to leave, the fog kind of pushes you back. There's both the physical effect of the fog that's also like walking through water almost. And then there's also the effect of there are creatures that are in the fog. And if you traverse too far, they will attack you.
Do we just sense the creatures, or do we just kind of know when we're in the fog that they're there?
You are able to sense them, you cannot see them. You can hear them, you can smell them, but you can't see them.
Well, that's unsettling.
Yeah, I'm gonna very quickly start tugging Bernie back towards not here.
Yeah, I guess we're not leaving that way.
Yeah, no, that one, they smell horrid, and two, I don't like the sound of that.
What do you mean they smell horrid?
Did you not smell them? Thought your kind also had better smell.
I mean, they smell fine to me.
Oh, you might have different tastes. That's fine. I forgot. My apologies.
You smell
To
just
me,
like them.
they
Come
smell
on.
horrid. No. Anyway, Bernie. Yeah, no, not that way.
Is
I
there?
don't know what is there. That doesn't sound like anything I've ever heard. Not that way.
What if we?
Another thing that happens when you. Hold on. Are you still trying to leave, or have you come back into town yet?
We've kind of
That
come back
I've-
to the edge of town.
The edge of town.
I was about to
Wow.
propose walking around the edge of town, see if there's another way out.
You can certainly do that. When you come back into town, though, before you go, you do have a encounter with who you would presume to be some sort of lower ranked noble, probably the highest person of status in town, who comes up and he's like, "Well, are you guys trying to leave? Why would you want to leave such a wonderful city? Such a wonderful town? Are you not happy here?"
We're currently trying to finish a quest, so we're unfortunately on a bit of a short time frame.
Sure.
Uh,
But, it's dangerous out in the fog.
Very quickly, can I do like an insight check on the nobleman?
Absolutely.
Is that just a D20?
Yes.
Okay. That is 14 plus 5. That is a 19.
This guy, you don't know why, but this guy feels sketchy as all hell. You do
This guy
seem to
didn't need
feel
an
like
insight for that.
there's something that you noticed when he was talking to you. The way that he blinked felt wrong. It felt like slightly uneven. And then it was also, there was like a when he went to wave his hand around the town, being like, "You want to leave this?" You notice that the veins of his forearm writhed.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a persuasion and go what makes this town so good?
What are you trying to persuade him
Try to get him
of?
to basically try to get him to elaborate more. Persuade him to elaborate.
You don't need to make a persuasion or anything like that. You can just ask.
Oh, perfect. I'm asking them.
You ask him, and I'll be honest, he doesn't really seem to have a good answer. He's just like, "Well, it's the place to be. I mean, look around. There's nothing else that you'd ever want to do other than spend time here. And plus the fog it really keeps you from being able to leave. So, it's dangerous in the fog. Why not stay here? It's safe."
Exactly. I can think of 3 things I'd rather do.
And Chip, you notice, or hold on, what's Chip's character's name?
Rivet.
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 Rivet, you notice that your cat is not happy about this nobleman standing in front of you guys. Your cat actually jumps down from your arms and poses up in front of you and hisses at the nobleman.
Friend, what is the matter with you? I bend down to pet the cat.
You're able to pet the cat just fine. Cat's fine with you.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right,
the cat
I'm gonna
will
pick
not
up the
trust
cat and step back a little bit. I apologize for her, sir. Seems she got a little spooked.
That's not a problem. And he kind of like frowns at the cat and at you, and then goes back to looking at the other three members of the party and continues to try and convince them to stay. And she kind of tries to guide you away from the cats. Honestly, he's like, how about you come with me and we can go to my manor? I have plenty of rooms for you to stay the night, free of course. I do love having adventurers in my city.
I'm gonna lean over to our fancy man over here. Good old fancy lady of color.
Emberbane.
I don't know. I'm going, I don't trust this guy. Can I stab him?
No, let's not start with stabbing. I'm gonna turn to the man. I think we're good on the room, but I do have one question. How do you get supplies in this town? If the fog is so thick.
Supplies?
Yes, like food, people coming to buy to sell things.
That's not really my department. I just handle more of the day-to-day, with the acquisitions as someone else. And then he quickly walks away.
Well, that's one way to get rid of them.
These people.
Are we on the outskirts of town right now still, or are we kind of like in the center?
We're
You
still
still
on
are
outskirts.
on the outskirts of town unless he was able to move you more towards...
Nope. We did not
he's
move.
Oh, no. I am actively tugging her shirt back. No.
After he leaves, my cat is gonna jump out of my arms and run towards that building with the cat perched on it. And I'm gonna follow.
Rivet?
does that, you
Grab the
follow?
robot's arm.
What do the rest of you do?
Pardon me.
I'm gonna try to grab the robot's arm.
Okay. I guess make a contested strength check. Let's go. No,
Alrighty.
let's do dex. Just flat dex. See if you
So,
can even grab
Contested dex. Oh, well. My solid dex is... That is 18.
18 and chip or rivet.
Yeah, I have to roll dex with advantage if I'm right. What am I stat?
I don't think it's advantage. I think you just
No
get
advantage?
a
Just a regular
bonus.
D20?
If you're
Just
doing the
what?
thing I think you're doing, I think you just add a bonus to it.
So,
Alright.
so
Yeah.
you're having to do a dex save for this?
I only got a 9.
Okay. Oh wait, are you? What? No, Rivet's a ranger. Does ranger have something that lets them do that with advantage, or what?
No, I think I just read my character.
Oh, I'm sorry. I never changed the deal. Let's there we go. Something
Okay,
a little darker.
Okay, so just to be sure what's happening, the squee is trying to grab them, and the rivet has now gotten a moderate roll on their dex save.
Yes. Misha is in fact able to grab Rivet. Now I need you guys to make a contested strength check. See if you can subdue one another or break free.
Oh, well, that ain't doing it. That's a 4 total.
I got a 9.
Stop pulling 9s. But I was a loose grab trying to get attention. So.
Oh, it's just okay. Then never mind about the strength check. Then I thought you were actually just trying to
Yeah.
stop
No, I'm just like, where are you going?
Friend, I must follow her. Come on.
You gotta explain it better to
Yeah,
us than that.
That's not exactly encouraging.
Just let me go grab her. I'll pick her up and then we can go wherever we need to. I'd prefer not to go alone.
The cat will come back to you. You'll be fine.
I do not wish to leave my cat's friend.
I'd rather not
Your
have
cat part of
infighting, so I'm leaning towards just letting them grab it. We can stop them if it goes into like an alley or something dangerous, but if it's just down the street, let's just grab it.
Well,
It's going to the weird cat up there.
well, they, at the very least, that cat didn't like man, and I didn't like man. So,
Yeah.
cat's on my side for now, at least. So I'd say they're the better to
Alright,
follow
we'll
of the two.
go.
Also, wait, how far is
I
the
have
cat
read
right now?
Bunny into the street.
The cat's halfway down the street. It's almost to the
How long of a street is it? I'm debating on whether I'm going to try and use Mage Hand to grab the cat before it can run off too far.
It's out of the reach of Mage Hand.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, real quick before I forget again, what other buildings can we see now that we're a little bit deeper into town?
Oh, you see a few shops, a lot of houses, and there is the manor house that appears to be where the noble lives. But there's, your normal assortment, hodgepodge of shops from the blacksmith to like a marketplace that would act somewhat like a grocer's to like a textiles clothing boutique.
So, like your usual like countryside village.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's enough like businesses and whatnot to where there's a form of like commerce. It's not just a like small
Not just
city that requires only or can only subsist off of like imports.
Yeah, so they've got their own ways of making things and getting things.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's follow the cat for now. I think I don't know. I don't really have anything else to go off of, but we can't go out that way. And they're in the direction of where I'm trying to go anyway. So I say we go that way, Bernie.
Alright.
Yep, we're chasing after the cat.
Thank you, friends.
But I'm gonna make this fun, and I'm gonna start playing like chase music on my loop.
Oh no. We are following the Pete.
And is that one gonna work for?
Do
No,
I
that's
have
not
to
quite chase
roll
music.
another performance for that one?
Yeah, go ahead. May as well, right?
Uh,
There we go.
that's
There's
a
chase music.
15.
It's good. It's not nearly as good as your previous one, but keep in mind you are running as you're doing it.
Yeah, I'm like running, doing this.
Every step.
I'll like
you
reach
strum
behind me to
for
get a few
thing.
lyre strums.
You get to the building that the cat is sitting on top of, and it appears to be kind of like a church would be what you would most likely think it is. It's got you realize that what the cat is sitting on is like a recessed bell tower. And the cat looks down at the five of you and makes his way down the church, jumping from the very top to this lower part of the roof, and then from like the lower houses down to a barrel down to the ground, and then walks over to Rivet's cat, and they kind of like do that cat thing where they make like purring, clicking, chirping noises at each other.
Yeah. While it's doing that, can I tell the religion just from the architecture and
Make
stuff?
me a religion check.
Oh, that's probably not doing it. That is a 6 plus 2. That is an 8.
An 8. You have no idea. Although you do notice that there's like a little cat little cat imagery on the door. Iconography, there it is.
All right. Well, seeing the well-known
You're
look of
line.
confusion
Yeah.
on Ashley's face, I'm gonna try and roll for it as well.
Okay.
This
That's-
line
okay,
try again.
I
just
guess
got
I am
roll.
not. Yeah, I guess I'm not the most subtle.
Yeah, I got nothing. I got an out one on that.
Oh God.
You don't even see the cat picture. It's just like, oh, what is this? Is that a bell? Ding, ding, ding.
Ding ding.
Yeah, what
And
was that
then-
DM flubbing line? Just because I know we talked over Squeeze question.
I think it is.
Oh.
I'm gonna let the DM
God,
make
he
the call
died.
on whether that was a line flub or
Did he
not.
die?
I'm calling it a flub. Call it a flub, cat. It's a flub.
Alright, we're calling it a flub, I guess.
Yep.
Sure.
The flub.
Love stuff.
Man, there's a magic card named Flubs.
I dare you.
Heart would die.
No,
Next.
sorry, I was answering a question from one of you in chat.
Oh, were you?
Sorry, I missed some of what was going on.
We were
What,
questioning if you
Oh,
messed
we were
up the
questioning
line.
That was a flub.
Oh,
We don't know
we
what
still wanna talk
constitutes a
about
flub.
the nat one of cat. Or
I
Yeah, when
already
you messed up
mentioned that.
saying what the cat
that
thing
one.
was.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, yeah,
calling it
you-
a flub.
you got a nat one. You don't even recognize the little image of the cat on the door.
Yeah, we were talking about you trying to say iconography.
Oh yes, yes.
Okay.
That's a flub, guys.
Oh, for the D&D or for the
Yeah, it's
bingo
for the
game.
bingo.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
bingo.
that is 100% a flub. It does count.
But it's
Woo.
just grammar.
Also, have you used I'm pretty sure you used your villain voice, right? That was like your starting, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah, that was.
Yeah, okay, I'm safe
I,
to mark that as well.
I'm gonna scoop my cat back up and pet her. And is my speak with animal off cooldown yet?
There is
I
no
think
cooldown.
Yeah, there's no cooldown, but I think it has expired. I think you will need to cast it again.
I would like to cast speak with animal to my cat.
Okay.
So
you
on
cast
yourself,
Speak
talk to
with
the cat.
animals, and because you have bonded with this cat, you can talk to this cat.
Why
Well.
did you go all the way over here, huh? Running away?
She looks up at you with her. What color? Wait,
You said
which one did I give you? I gave you.
Not
You
the
gave her
two
that?
I gave you the
sunbathing.
tuxedo cat.
Yes.
Okay. She looks up at you with her like really vibrant lavender eyes, and she kind of like purrs to you like, "Oh, this is Let's see, let me pick a voice.
Meow.
Just Gary from SpongeBob. No. She looks up at you with her like just very vibrant lavender eyes, and she says,
Oh, this is Clippier the Gray. He's our leader, and he's the one that's keeping the weird one at bay. The cats are the ones that are protecting the humans here. That noble came in one day and he took over. and he shouldn't have. I don't know too many of the details. I mean, I'm just a kitten, but that's kind of what's going on.
And
Are
then
we safe here? Oh,
she
go
looks
ahead.
over at Clippier, and Clippier just kind of like nods once. Clippier can't talk to you, but he can talk to what was her
The
name?
Mao.
To Violet, and Violet can talk to like you and to Clippier, but you just see like Clippier kind of nods once.
Just for clarity, what do we hear through all this? Just purring
You hear
and
meow, 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 meow.
Ow.
yeah, I'm just so we're just standing here befuddled, just
Yes.
Yeah, I think this would be...
All you hear is just meows and like chirps and clicks.
I'd like to ask Violet, are we safe to stay in here, Violet? Will Clippier allow us?
Yeah. Clippier will let you stay here without any issue.
Alright.
Clippier
I'm
is
going.
Hold on just one second. So I was gonna drop some more lore for you.
Copy.
Ooh.
Clippier's well, he's not a paladin, but he's the equivalent. He's chosen by the god of protection, of cats and protection to watch over the city.
And at that point, you look up at the church. You see the cat iconography on the door, and you're like, it clicks for you. Like, oh, okay.
I see.
What
I'm
the
gonna
frick
turn.
do you see? All I've heard is meows.
Friends, we should go inside. We'll be safe here. I will explain.
Can you explain out here?
I could, but I'd prefer certain individuals to not hear us that very well could.
At this point, from down the street, you do see the like local lord walking up the road to basically where you are.
Y'all
does he
I
know
can
we're
take
in
care of
here?
that guy if you want.
You're not in the building yet. You're still outside of it.
Oh,
You haven't agreed to go in.
that's fair. I forgot. Yeah.
We should go in, friends. I can explain.
Yeah, I'd rather not talk to that
Y'all can
guy
go in.
again.
I can
but-
talk to this guy. I'll get what he wants
No,
to say.
no,
No.
I'm gonna drag Misha in with us.
Yeah. No, he's
I
not
like not be
normal.
pushed in.
Are we doing contested strength checks here?
I'll do a contesting strength check.
Jesus.
Are you guys fighting on not going in?
The Squeed
Just
does
like
not want to
standing
go
my
in.
ground. I don't want to go
18.
in.
We does not mess with this church, man.
Can I assist Kat with this?
I rolled an 18. I don't know if you need it.
Ah.
I rolled a 14.
Yep, I'm dragging them in.
Can I like acrobatically like swerve around them while being pushed?
Did you already lose the contested check?
They
Yes,
lost
they
the
did.
strength check.
While
Then-
they're like pushing, can I like try to like acrobatically like, get around them real quick?
Was it a strength or a dex?
We
That
rolled
was a
strength.
strength one.
Okay, yes, you can still attempt to weasel your way out.
Alright, I'm weaseling. That is 14 or no, 16 total.
That is,
And
this
I
is
am
Dex.
still And I am still assisting Kat.
This was Dex.
So Cat gets to
confirm?
roll with advantage if you're assisting.
Yes.
I don't think I need it. I just rolled a 19. Well, rolled 17 plus 2, so I still won.
Okay, you are not able to. You are able to be. Or Cat is able to drag you into the church.
I'm just like, I want to talk to the worm hand guy.
Don't.
I
That's
don't trust
not-
you talking to them.
That's
I just
not
want to talk
normal.
to him. I just want to talk to him as I have a hand on my rapier. I just want to talk. I just want to talk.
No. There's more to life than violence. And there are battles
I'm
you
an
shouldn't
orc.
take.
It's in my nature.
I'm going to close the door behind us.
Okay,
Alright,
you
friend.
close the door. What are you doing? Are you just telling them all the stuff that you just learned?
Yeah, I'm just gonna disclose, basically.
Okay.
Just learn.
Uh,
We'll fast
what-
forward through all of the revelations and just boom, everyone understands what's going on now.
So the
And-
cats are cats. And there's a god of condoms.
Out of curiosity, how many cats are in this church?
There's actually not that many cats in the church. Most of them are kind of like out on rounds, is what it would appear to be at this moment, where you've kind of come to the conclusion like, oh, okay, that's what they're doing, is the cats are like on rounds. So there's a few that are like resting in the church, but they are actively like sleeping.
As I am a monk, I do have some religious background. But my faith was just the ones above, so it's just gonna be more like, oh, so this was one of many of the gods I didn't know yet. Okay. I'm gonna start looking around, trying to see if there's any, like, tomes on the religion.
Yeah, you find a couple of just like essentially Bibles. A few tomes that are appear to be like the same one, but you know, written out by hand. They look a little different, but
Yeah.
after reading pages out of both of them, you're like, okay, this is the same book.
So I'm probably gonna keep one with me and just be reading it as I walk.
Okay.
I'm gonna look out the window to see what the noble has done now that we've gone inside.
The noble has, like during this conversation, the noble walked up to like the doors, tried to get in and couldn't, and then left.
Okay.
I'm telling you, just let me at him. Let me at him. Come on, I crack my knuckles. Let me at him.
No, he's not coming in here. We're
You must
fine.
think this through, friend.
So, at least this place is safe. I guess we just stay here for the night? It's the best option I can think of so far.
Well, it's certainly better than out there with Mr. Worm.
I can take all the worm problems away.
No.
I can
With-
stand a
and
watch
just-
for much longer than you guys when you get some rest.
Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be our best. We need to get some kind of rest before we do anything. So we still do need to get out of here eventually.
I think we just make a run for it.
I think we should at least do a, perimeter check tomorrow. Maybe there's another way out of town, we still haven't done that yet.
We will, but it is a little bit late, and I'd prefer to have as best
Yeah,
field
that's
of
why
vision as I can.
I said tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I guess we're gonna find whatever the coziest corner is.
Okay.
And, settle in.
I don't need much sleep, so I'm probably going to continue reading before eventually I'll take a little power
Yeah.
nap.
Okay.
I'm
Here's
probably gonna be messing with my harp.
so who is going to sleep right now?
I am not.
Well, if our hired
Yeah.
hand is staying up, I guess I'm gonna trust them enough to keep watch and go to sleep with Ashy.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm probably
Do
cuddling
I-
them as I sleep.
Okay.
Soft.
Do either of you get a cat before you sleep? Do you try to pick up a cat and bring the cat over and sleep with the cat or anything like that?
Ashley is my plushie. They're the one I'm cuddling.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So, let's start with cat.
Oh dear.
No.
My dear, sweet Bernadette. You go to sleep. And you find yourself in the middle of the square. The city square, the village square, just outside the doors.
Well, that's
You
odd.
do not recognize this as a dream. And go ahead and tell me what you do.
Seeing as
in your dream.
assume I'm alone here, I'm gonna assume Ashy is still inside the church and try and go back in the church.
You reach for the doors of the church, and as you go to grab hold of the handle, it disappears. Then you watch as the seam of the door shores itself up from the bottom to the top. And then from that freshly made seam over to the edge of the door until there is no door, and it looks as though there has never been a door to this building.
That's odd. I'm gonna go look into the window.
You try to look into the window, and it is completely frosted over white. You don't see anything. And you notice, you hear before you see. You hear a click, 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 as if very sharp boots are walking down the street towards you, during a cobblestone street towards you.
I'm gonna look towards the footsteps.
You see the nobleman. But unlike before, where he had sort of this reddish brown hair and like beard, well-trimmed beard, he is cloaked in shadows. You feel more than hear or see, you feel more than hear his voice as he goes, "Hey there, darling," before shooting out a tentacled hand, wrapping around your arm, and trying to pull you towards him.
I'd immediately try and Eldritch Blast at his face.
Go ahead and
With the
roll
quickness.
that with disadvantage.
With the quickness.
Classic warlock.
I don't think I'm gonna roll less than a 2. Do you want me to roll again?
I mean, you could still
Go
roll
ahead.
a 1.
See if you roll a 1.
No, that was a 7.
Okay. You go to shoot your Eldritch Blast at this creature, and it looks as though it will hit him, and then he morphs. It's less of him dodging it and more he splits his head in two, and it shoots between the two sides of his head before his head stitches itself back together with like a black, sticky, oily, goopy glue substance that's just back together.
I am calling Ashy's name and trying to get free of this guy's tentacle.
Oh, help me.
At this point, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Alright. That is a 6.
Okay.
Oh wait, +2 for saving throw, so that is an 8.
Okay. You are dragged closer to this creature, your fingernails digging into the cobblestones as you feel them scrape, and then you feel one of them be just completely ripped off, torn off. As you are just clawing and screaming and kicking, and eventually...
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast again, as I'm gonna drag closer.
Okay, go ahead. Try.
It's not working.
Again with disadvantage.
That's 8. 7.
Okay. Jesus.
Not rolling well.
This time it hits him, but it does that thing where it hits him and then it just completely dissipates without leaving any sort of scratch, not even like a singe on his clothes. And as he pulls you closer, you find yourself no longer on the street. You find yourself in a dark, unlit, presumably enormous room. You are completely lost. You have no idea where you are. You have no idea what your surroundings are. All you hear is the click, 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 as if this thing that is masquerading as a man is somewhere in the darkness with you. Go ahead and roll me another wisdom save.
Alright. That is 18.
18. You are able to somehow recognize what is going on. You reflexively Eldritch Blast upwards, and the sky above you, or rather the darkness above you, scatters. You bolt awake, panting, presumably a little freaked out.
Clutching Ashy, I'm sure.
Clutching Ashy.
Poor
And
rabbit being
probably
crushed.
hyperventilating a little bit. Now then, let's do Ashy.
Of course.
You are no longer in the church. You are in an unknown house. It looks fancy. It looks elegant. There's finery everywhere, and you do not feel as though you belong. What would you like to do in this house?
I'm gonna get up and start making my way through the rooms to try to see if there's something I recognize or someone, hopefully Bernie.
Okay. As you go through this house, you see people who do not look quite right. It's not that they're disfigured, but they are completely and utterly uncanny. Their eyes are a little too far apart or too far together. Their nose a little lopsided. Their teeth not quite the right color.
just a little bit too pinkish red, but not enough to be able to tell for sure that it's blood or something else. You
Before anything, can I try to roll a stealth check?
yes, at disadvantage.
That is okay. Lowest of 5 plus 5. That is a 10 total.
A 10 total. You take one step, and it's quiet. It's stealthy. It's fine. You take another, and it's okay. But on the third step, out of not necessarily a hiding, but of safety, you trip. You fall on the feet of an statue of armor, a suit of armor. And the armor falls forward, crashing onto the ground and clinking and clanging and ringing throughout the halls. It is at this point that you hear from every room of the house a pale, weedy, horrific shriek, as if every creature that is in this house knows that you are there, knows that you are not supposed to be, and is also linked together. You hear the thump, 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 thump of dozens of feet as they run towards you. I need you to make me another wisdom save.
All right.
Again, a disadvantage.
Oh, that's not great. That is a nat 1.
Ooh.
I'm not at actually. It was the disadvantage die too.
You are completely immobilized. You are unable to move as these beings surround you, pin you down, and take you to a basement dungeon where you are chained up, and they begin to run experiments on you. You watch as, over the course of what feels like a day, you are injected with something that makes the veins in your arm turn a putrid green as your thumbs begin to be stretchier than the other fingers and elongate into a sharpened claw. And as you are visited by the nobleman, how's my little test subject? How do you like the modifications?
I would not like to do any more.
Well, that's too bad, isn't it? And I need you to make one more wisdom save for me. We'll do this one flat.
Okay.
Also, given that I'm probably aware that Ashley's also having a nightmare, is there any way I can help her try and wake them?
No, this is happening at the same time.
Okay.
Yes. So that is a 13 total.
Wake
A
up.
13.
Stop looking at school.
You're very close, but you did not succeed.
You
El Bozo, I guess.
Yeah.
feel yourself lose all of your hair over the course of this endeavor. All of your fur sloughs off of your body, leaving you
That was like the majority of
Even
my
cold.
mass.
leaving you looking far, far
Shorter.
smaller than you normally do otherwise. And your body begins to elongate, becoming wiry, becoming more tall, skinnier. Your arms and your legs leaner than before, as though very tight skin stretched over muscle, stretched over bone.
Can I try to fight? Like
Uh,
trying to get away from the restraints?
You can try to fight,
Okay.
but every check will need to be done at disadvantage.
Of course, yes. I got the picture. Alright, so what would that be? Would that be... You said I'm chained, so would that be strength, I guess?
Yep, that would be a flat strength check.
Okay. Yes. Alright, that's just a 9.
You
Disadvantage is really screwing me.
struggle to break free. And when you try, your muscle stretches and bends and tightens over bones stretched too long. And you break your own bones while trying to
Oh.
escape. Your bones have become so... Your nothing in your body has actually gained mass. It's just stretched out the little mass that you had. Go ahead and make me one more wisdom save. Flat.
Okay. Finally. That is a 15 total. Yeah,
You
that's correct. 12 plus.
break the bones in your arms and your legs, and the pain of that experience jolts you awake. You feel the remaining pain slowly ebb from your body as you are still like held by Bernadette. And you feel like that ache, that full agony, lower to an ache, and then slowly fade away. And you feel not immediately whole. It feels as though you must shrink back down to your normal body size. But you do.
Probably also feeling crushed in my arms on top
Yes.
of this.
Probably yes.
Yeah, so I am very rapidly feeling it in my own body, trying to make sure it's normal. Yeah.
Everything is fine. Your fur is returned. Your bones are whole. Your size is correct.
Oh, thank God.
Still short.
I want out of here.
Okay. I am very actively trembling.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're both just shaking in the corner currently. It's
Yeah.
very obvious to the rest of the party.
I'm gonna approach the two sleepers. Are you both alright, friends? Couldn't help but notice a bit of whimpering.
Yeah, those are called nightmares, and they're especially bad here.
Now I'm Fine.
I thought they were doing something else.
What
got
the
the big
frick
word,
do you
I had to
take us
check.
for?
Yeah. Shut it.
Aren't you like two to something?
Ashy is my bodyguard.
Yes.
Which also sounds like boyfriend. Just forgive me, it sounds similar.
It's because
It's
they
more
sound
like a brother
like
than anything else.
Yes. And
I mean, that
she's
hasn't
like
stopped
a
other people.
sister.
Well,
Ugh.
thank you for at least snapping me out of the frickin' shaking.
You're welcome.
Do you want to turn at trying to sleep? Because I don't think
Maybe
I'm
you
going
can go
back to
for a
sleep.
nap, and I just like immediately fall back onto the floor.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah. Yeah. I'm still like very moving slow, not used to the size quite yet.
I suppose I could power down for a few minutes. I just tap my head, go limp in one of the booths.
No,
You'll
we
hear
just get
probably like the most
windows.
obnoxious snores from me.
Yeah, it is the Windows power down.
As I go limp in a pew, my cat kind of nestles up around against my neck.
Yep, your cat definitely does that.
Oh,
I'm aggressively soaring. This ain't no honk me. This is a honk choo.
Let's start with Squee.
Ow.
Also, for bingo purposes, is this a long rest?
Yes, it does in
Okay.
fact count as long rest.
Also, for
Let's
bingo
go.
purposes.
Let's go.
Back my one bardic inspiration I used back. Let's go.
Oh, hopefully, y'all roll better than me.
Don't worry, I'm using my fancy dice. It's a spinner. Not even kidding. I have a whole set of spinner dice.
I am
Hell yeah.
actively changing my disadvantage dice because I would have passed so many times with my normal dice. It was being
But I
very
have four
good.
sets of dice right near me, and I have a fifth one in arm's reach. Let one of these rocks fail me. These math rocks are awesome.
Gotta love math rocks.
Hey, that's on my bingo card. DM calls dice math rocks. I'm so good at making you do things. Jeez.
Manipulation.
Psychological
Yippee.
warfare.
Oh, he-
Oh,
someone-
was that a
Someone
yippee?
just said yippee.
That was a
Oh.
yippee, and Cat said yippie. That's also my
Yeah.
bingo card.
They
I'm
also
so good
Mine.
at this.
They also said it earlier. Someone said it earlier,
Yeah.
but no one noticed.
I'm just trying to get y'all
I
to say
said
it as well.
earlier.
Okay.
Now all of you said it, therefore it's on mine. Ha!
Squee. My dear
Wood.
Misha. Let's see. You are no longer in the church. You are in the woods.
I
Fog
didn't get that drunk last night.
all around you. Clicking, chittering, hidden in the fog. Your friends have left you behind. You are alone.
Hey, it ain't the first time.
You hear from the depths of the fog. Click, click, click. As from the densest part, the noble emerges. Evil incarnate. His
Awesome.
grin blood-soaked. His clothes dyed red. And he looks at you.
He looks mean.
And he I knew that Squee would be the hardest one.
Yep.
Because they're, you see, unlike
Squee's
me, who will
immediate
just
reaction is to like diffuse the situation.
yes,
Humor
mine
is my
is
cover up.
mine is escape, and I didn't roll well enough to do that.
I see him approach, and I'm just gonna go, so tippy toes. Turns out you're ugly, and hurl a fucking vicious mockery at him.
I mean, Squee's been trying to fight this guy since we met. This is on par.
This was always how it was gonna go.
What is the
He needs a wisdom saving of 14.
he rolled? Is that
This is a cantrip.
18 on the die?
18 on the die?
Alright.
Oh,
So he
I'll see that
succeeds.
then affect them and say, I bet your mother
But it-
hates you, and hurl another.
Yeah, you should be able to do. I think it's half damage for the first one.
No, that's hit or miss.
Oh, is it? Okay, never mind then.
Yep.
Before you can do that, before you can cut off another one,
Just shove his hand in my fucking mouth.
he. What does he do? He wraps one of the tentacle arms around your like neck, upper chest, and face, covering your mouth. Yanks you forward and growls at you. You're not half as funny as you think. Picks you up, slams you down on the ground. And then like picks you back up, looks you in your eyes, and says, and continues saying, "Your friends left you because of that. You ain't worth the shit on your heels." And throws you against a tree, like completely unwraps his tentacle arm as he just hurls you into a tree. You are in excruciating pain. The air is
course.
knocked from your lungs. You are unable to speak for a little bit, and I need you to make me a wisdom save at disadvantage.
At disadvantage, alrighty. 15, and that is... What is that? That's a 5 on the die. So wisdom, that's a good old 5.
You gasp. You lay there, you're gasping. And the heels click, click, click as they come up to you and kicks you over on your back. Bends over you and whispers in your ear. Bends down and whispers in your ear. Did you think this would happen any other way? And then he's going to take one of his tentacle appendages, is going to split. Two of them
See,
are
no,
going
that's how I
up
know where
your
this is going.
nose, and one of them is going like down into your stomach.
ew.
Oh.
Go ahead and make me another wisdom save.
It's just an average Friday night. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
That would be good old 2, my good friend.
Oh god damn.
Jesus Christ.
The fuck are you rolling?
Not
Not
A
well.
metal die. A spinner.
Uh,
A metal die and a metal spinner. That's what I'm rolling.
You feel the tentacles pierce through the back of your nose, through your skull, into your brain. you feel them wiggle around and start activating neurons, making you remember. Making you remember the faces of people who have left you in the past. Making you forget their names, but remember everything else. Slowly peeling and stripping away everything, every experience that you've had with them other than the faces, until many of them are nothing but a face and an empty feeling that makes you think, I should know something about this person. I should know anything about who this was. But I don't. And
Oh.
as I would imagine tears begin to fall down your face, I will have you make yet another wisdom saving throw.
That is a 13.
That is just enough. You bolt awake, gasping, choking, coughing, as the tentacles that were previously keeping you from breathing and torturing you are gone. But you still feel as though they were there up until you woke up. And then it's slowly returning back to normal.
Just jolts up, pantsing, just like, so the weirdest dream. It's kind of hot, kind of weird as well.
Yeah, yeah, I sympathize. Not the hot part, but the weird part.
I give it like a 6 out of 10. Would do.
I'm just kind of looking at them in disbelief.
You know what they say, Bernie. No, nope, no quotes.
Tentacles.
Shit.
Hmm?
My dear Rivet, I believe it is your turn on the chopping block.
Oh no.
Wait, do robots dream?
Electric sheep?
This one does.
The nicest sheep.
You are... Hold on. I need to ask you a question real quick in the chat because I actually can't read my own writing.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's the scariest part.
same, buddy. Yo, where's the bingo card for can't read own writing?
I don't believe that one was included.
No.
It's the
Least not for
classic
me.
D move, though.
Oh wait, are we doing? Oh yeah, I've got the
So we're
right
killing
one.
this guy.
2 hours. Right now. Okay. You wake up. You are not in the church. Or rather, I should say, you don't wake up. You just simply are. All around you, with no land in sight, waves. An ocean as deep and as vast as you could possibly imagine. For all you know, this is the only thing in the world. Except for one thing. You do have a small tuxedo printed kitten with very bright lavender eyes sitting on your head as you frantically try to keep your metallic head above water.
And I'm going to use animal speak and ask the cat, where are we?
You attempt to do that. There is no response from the cat. There appears to be no light behind the cat's eyes. It's, as far as you can tell, just a normal cat. The cat that you have in the real world has more spark, more going on. But there is no response from the cat.
Can I look around to see if I can see anything in the distance?
You try to look around. The only thing that you see is a wave cresting and falling, cresting and falling. Beneath you, you see dark depths. Blue to dark blue to black. And reaching up from the blackness is one gigantic tentacle.
The robots can get next.
I'd like to try to kick the tentacle away.
You attempt to kick the tentacle. While you may have made contact with it, it is far too large to be simply kicked out of the way. The tentacle wraps around you and begins to drag you into the depths. As you are dragged down, you think more and more about your past, your history. And when you reach the bottom, you see two very orange, fiery eyes looking at you. And you hear the voice of the noble echoing in your skull. I think it's time that you embrace your purpose. I think it's time that you start destroying the things, the people, everything around you. I think it's time that we make you right. And you feel the tentacle open the back of your head and begin to fix you. Go ahead and make me a flat wisdom save. The cat is giving you advantage. Which, it's already a disadvantage, so it's just flat.
I got an 8.
An 8. You do not succeed. As the tentacle changes who you are, you remember, but not remember. More foresee you going home, burning your village to the ground, destroying everything and everyone that you had ever loved. You are the villain. Wisdom save.
All right. 10.
10. You see the faces of the people who you learned to like, you learned to love, your friends, your former travel companions, come one day to try and help you. You kill each and every one of them, one after another, in gruesome ways. You have become the absolute villain. You have become a betrayer. You have become a murderer. You have become completely stained in the blood of your friends, of your acquaintances, of everyone who has ever come across your path. And you need to make me a wisdom save.
At disadvantage?
No, flat. Remember, the cat's giving you help. Actually, what is this, the third wisdom save I'm giving you, or the fourth?
This is the third.
Flat.
Flat. Okay. It's gonna be a 14.
You wake up. You feel the water that had bogged down your circuits drain from your iron carapace. You look around you in horror that very slowly ebbs away as you realize that you have not yet become a murderer.
Is everyone okay? Anyone awake?
I think we're all awake at this point.
I'm awake. I'm writing a song about what I saw, though.
That's what you people call a nightmare? I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't normally like them.
No.
That was fun.
That's why I said normally.
Yes, normally.
I am normal.
No, you're not.
I'm a bard.
In your own ways.
I want to reach up and make sure the cat's nearby.
The cat is indeed nearby.
And then I just am gonna pet the cat, sit in silence.
So we're killing the weird guy, right?
I want to
Weird
try and get
guy.
out of town
Confront
first.
Look,
Just
we can't kill him if we leave town.
I don't know if he's actually the thing, though, or if there's something else that's freaking piloting him, or, like, controlling him, or whatever.
Only one way to find him.
We need to at least confront or find a way to get some info.
I'll get some info.
Does your cat know anything?
Stand up.
I can ask her. I'm gonna use
You
animals.
seemed to be talking to them or something earlier. And this place is
definitely
clearly
try.
a temple for something to do with cats.
I'm going to kind of look at my kitten and ask, Violet, do you know anything about the local lord here? Anywhere we could go? Am I good? Am I picking up?
Yes.
Yeah, we heard you.
Okay.
Also, okay, consensus while they get their stuff together.
Yeah.
What do we say is a French accent?
I don't
God,
know.
That's a loaded question.
I'm
You
asking.
see, it's when someone says baguette in a funny voice.
Oui, oui,
It's on your
baguette,
bingo card,
monsieur,
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because also Cajun has French origins. It's actually just a dialect of French, just very distorted.
So
it's like
French
if you-
accent's on your bingo card, isn't it?
Well, yes,
on mine
that's
too.
why I wouldn't be asking if not.
just asks a question like that. I just said.
So Chip just gave y'all a thing. Good job, Chip.
No,
Sorry.
it's the
Well,
DM specifically.
Well, no, I'm
So-
asking if that actually counts, or if we're actually going for wee wee.
Hold
I
on,
don't think we're
which-
going for wee wee.
Which accent are you trying to
French.
get?
DM attempts
Because-
French accent.
Because Cajun is from French dialect.
No.
It-
No, that's not the accent.
Okay, that's why that's why I was asking. So we're actually going for wee wee. Okay.
Yeah, we're going for
We're going for
wee-wee.
racist French.
That's,
Yes.
okay, that's what I was assuming. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna miss anything for no
Baguettes
reason.
and mimes, Smokey. Baguettes and mimes.
What I thought.
Think better then.
Okay, what was the question that I had missed?
I asked if there was anything up with the local lord and if there was somewhere we could go to my cat.
Well, someone's about to get a bingo point because I don't remember the voice I used for the cat. I think that's on the bingo. So you ask if, like, what exactly is up with the Lord, and
And
like,
where we could go to like get information.
where you can go to get information. That's different. Okay.
I agree with 8-Bit here. 8-Bit says it was French.
It was not. It was a soft, like, feminine voice.
Yeah, it was.
I know, but can't it be French?
No.
No. Don't give them the point.
Does it count as can't keep accent going, though, if you forgot it?
So,
What?
8-Bit, I will throw you against the wall, and not in a fun way.
oh my. Is that the type of relationship you two have?
I don't think he said that in character.
Well, now he did.
It's
He's
why you
canon now.
The cat, Violet,
says, I don't know too much about what the guy is. He's mostly made of tentacles, I think. I don't know what it is. As far as information goes, I think the only real information might be in the manor. Most of the
Thank you, Violet.
books that were in the studies of the scholars who were here were taken as soon as he came into town. He rounded up all the books, said for research purposes, and sequestered them away in the manor.
Do you know of any way we can get into the manor, or is there only just like a front door?
Sure, there's other ways in the manor. How are you at jumping?
Not very good. I'm kind of made of metal.
That's a pity. Jumping's easy for most of us. There's the back door. The servants' entrance. And, the first floor windows.
Alright, thank you very much. And then I'm just gonna relay that information to the group.
She does that cat stretch, yawns, and curls back up on your lap, and just immediately starts going back to sleep.
Oh, sorry, it was just the endearing way you said it. Just, well, I've made a metal. I just
We could
busted
tie
out.
a rope around him and drag him up there.
Oh my god. Oh,
I'm gonna just start
okay.
tuning my instruments gonna kill a weird fuck, dude.
Okay, so
I don't think it's a good idea to fight
okay.
him if we don't know what he
Okay.
is. I'm putting
yeah.
that down there now.
Before,
man-
okay,
And I'm gonna
one,
put this weird guy down as well.
okay, two things. One, he's not Mr. Wormy anymore. He's something else. I'll figure it out later. If it's tentacles, then it doesn't make sense. It's an insult to worms. Two,
Insult to work. Yo, Tanny, I was crazy.
I need to know what's up with the cats. Because they seem like the only ones not bothered, and he was trying to lead us away from them, and you can talk to one. That's not normal.
Ranger
It's the
can
god
normally talk
thing.
to them.
Yes, I know you said earlier it's God, but why is he drawn away from them?
I'm not fully sure. I can definitely try to ask, but it seems like the little one's asleep.
Yeah. That's yeah.
We're not
I'm
paid
gonna-
to ask questions.
What I do know is
you say that. I assume that the speak with animals is still working at this point. You say oh, the little one's asleep, and she just kind of makes that disgruntled cat noise and goes,
No, I'm not asleep yet. It's hard to sleep when the four of you don't shut up.
I apologize. We
The
do have another.
reason...
Actually,
No, I think the cats can understand you. You just can't understand the cats.
That makes sense.
It matters.
No, that makes sense.
She says,
They are, we are, brought together by Clippier, who's our leader, and who is helping to defend all of the humans from it. We are, immune to it because we have his blessing, and the blessing of the cat gods.
And she stretches, like, she's on her back. She, like, does that full body stretch and then relaxes again.
Mm.
And, like, full belly up.
Okay, so now
Right.
they're like, nope.
It's so bad.
That is the official checkout.
Yeah.
I'm gonna scratch the belly and then ask, do you think we could get Clippier here?
Or like-
Sure. You met Clippier already.
And then, she kind of, like, yowls. Not particularly, like, angrily or anything like that. Just like, hey. And Clippier
Bow.
comes over. It's that, big gray cat with the fucked up right ear.
Now I can't commune with Clippier if I'm
No.
But I can understand.
Oh, wait,
I can
actually,
understand.
sorry, I think I misspoke earlier. You probably can talk to Clippier. You couldn't talk to the cat at the beginning because the cat was already pair bonded.
Okay. So then I'm gonna.
But yes, you can actually probably talk to Clippier.
I'm going to gently put Violet down on the pew and walk up to Clippier and kind of kneel down and ask, what is it about you that makes this thing so adverse? How are you protecting these people?
Sorry, for clarification, when you said this, that thing so averse, you're talking about the
I was
Lord,
talking about
or-
the Lord.
Okay. Well, I have the blessing of the god of cats and god of protection. So I'm here, and I work with the others. We create a network, and we protect the humans. That thing is well, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's not human, and it's certainly evil. So, naturally, evil being averse to good, we're, well, able to keep it at bay. But the city's also trapped. The village is also trapped because of the fog. And I think that the fog is caused by that entity.
I see. Is there any way we could be safer, possibly going into the manor that you know of?
The only way it'd be safer for you to go to the manor would be if you made pacts with cats. You've already made one. Young Violet here is sufficient to help you. The other three, they're screwed. I have some cats that would be willing to help them, but we're not going to force you to be part of the group.
Is there anything we need to do to make a pact? Anything specific?
Pet the cat.
Can you bring them over? I will let my friends know here.
Well, I can do that. He walks off.
Why is the cat Irish?
It's Aussie. Ye simpleton.
It's supposed to be British, so it's actually a
What?
twofer. So you get like the low Cockney, which counts for the British, and you get the Heartwood can't keep an accent straight. So, congrats.
You can at least keep them gay.
It is Pride Month.
That it is.
I think I'm definitely screwed on the bingo though, since the rolls just do not want to work.
Nope.
I'm gonna.
Look, I'm sitting on someone fails death save, so
That's what we're all sitting on at this point.
I'm one away. I
I'm
just
also
need
one.
Is it someone fails death save?
No,
Okay.
it's likely. What were you saying, Heartwood?
The cats come.
Okay.
Okay.
I want the most scrangly one.
Have I explained to them? Did we like?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
we'll just say you
problem.
have.
Okay.
I'm just like, I want the scrangliest one that we got here.
So there's
And
two cats, and Clippier comes back.
I was about to say,
Clippier's
are you
kinda like, well,
immediately?
screw it, if you guys are gonna go in,
Yeah.
and if you guys are gonna go in and try to fix this, then I would like to come too.
If you'd
So,
wish.
I'll make a pact with one of the three of you, one of the three of them, because he's talking to you, and you can take me in, and I'll help. So there's the three cats that are sitting in front of you are Clippier, who is a large gray cat with like a fucked up right ear. That's where he gets the name Clippier the Gray. There is a calico adult cat, very sleek, elegant.
Cat.
And there is a orange tabby that is sitting there in front of you too.
So, and Squeeze
said,
immediately going and grabbing one.
Clippier says, I'm Clippier. This here's Gingy. Is the orange cat is Gingy.
Okay.
And this here's Callie.
Callie, Clippier, Ginger. Got it. And I'm gonna introduce the names to my party.
I want the one with the messed up ear. He's very cute and I like him.
Clippier, friend.
Clippier, you and me are gonna be best friends.
So, let's see, copy. Sorry, who was it? Was it Squee?
The Squee.
That was Squee.
Okay.
Yep.
Squee.
The Squee has pet the Clippier.
Grangly boy.
You have made a pact with Clippier.
We're warlocks now.
I mean, I am visibly hesitant to make a pact, and I'm just gonna be like, I don't know if Shaw's gonna be too happy about this.
Squee, I sent you Clippier stats.
Yep.
Bernie, I think Shaw can understand for a second, especially since Shaw can't really get in here.
Lady Ember, I think it
Also,
would be
this-
best you do this instead of going in unprotected.
Also, I think this is more technically, how you say, a religion and not a pact. And you didn't have a religious tie to them before, so I don't think they should care. Also, I don't want you to die.
I guess you're right. And I don't know, which one do
Your
you
patron
want?
won't want you to die either.
I don't think my patron cares, honestly. The patron killed the rest of my family.
Yeah, who
Well, it
are
probably
the
needs you
other
for a
two?
reason.
Who is the one that's hit the calico? I will take Bernadette's hand, and then with my other hand, I will pet the calico.
Yo,
The
that's
pact
fucking
has to be
hard.
made with a willing creature.
Oh, are they not? Oh,
No, the cat's willing. I don't think.
Oh no. So I am
Bernadette
petting
is
it
willing.
with the hand. I'm just holding Bernadette's other hand. We're
Okay.
just
I
doing.
thought you were like forcing Bernadette to pet
No.
the cat.
No.
Get it.
No. This is endearing. This is not forceful.
Okay.
Volky petting a cat gets one off my card.
Yeah, you petting one got one off my card earlier.
And then
Though I'm kind of screwed on one because Chad can't roll.
Yeah, same. I need chat rolls above a 10, but that one I'm not even close to getting with this.
Yeah, I need chat rolls below a 10, but they can't roll.
no one's
wait.
said that they were gonna do something so stupid. I'm like, okay, have chat roll for it.
Yeah. Well, no, they've been trying to roll anyway. They just like to roll.
Yeah.
They also
like a
roll for
perfect
other
thing going.
things. Yeah, they roll
Yeah.
for other things. It
They
just
have
turns
so
out-
far they have so far rolled to put a lobster on my shoulder and it just didn't roll.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So I think those are dud blocks.
Okay.
Also, I think you sent me Callie's. Volky was the one that had Callie.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm going Callie. Gingy
Sorry,
is gonna be
give me a
Bernadette
second
if they
there.
want to.
Well, y'all figure out cats. I have to pee real bad.
Now y'all see why it took me a minute after I petted the cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can try the roll again, Tanny. I have closed and reopened it.
When you guys are all
Yeah.
figuring this out, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick.
Alright, that's two off for the restroom.
Nope.
It's... I don't know, it might just take a second. It's probably not gonna work, though. I don't know why it's deciding to just not have roll function.
I think
Oh,
y'all have the
goodness.
right cats now.
Alright, yeah, I do. Yeah, Bernadette has, cautiously pet Gingy.
Alright, I'm
They-
back.
They're still worried about their patron, but there's not a better option here.
Just kill your patron.
I am not going to kill the genie that has supported my family and is literally the only reason we're a noble household.
Didn't they kill your family? That's not really supportive, you know? Which one is it?
Listen.
Do they support you? Like, are they like... help?
They have supported my
Or they
family for
slaughter
generations.
I
It is
get
my
but-
father's
Terrible
fault.
support.
So that's why you were phrasing things like that, Chip. I get it now.
I guess for everyone who is at home and not looking at the
Yeah.
sheets, let me just read one off. So this is Bernadette's. This is
Gingy.
Gingy. The stat reads, you, the player, now play both your character and this cat. Of course, the cat is in charge, as it should be. You are one of the felines of the city that they're in, which the city is called Galsp. You are one of the felines of Galsp, the proud and wily race who watches over the humanoids that
I'm back.
know not the full pleasures of the chin
know you
rub
want-
or the safety of the high perch. May the sun shine ever on your silky coat, O mighty warrior, and may your claws find safe purchase to protect your chosen humanoid, for they are simple creatures who do not comprehend the dangers of this world. Your leader, Clippier the Grey, has gifted you with the mind voice, by which the felines of Galsp can communicate with each other and may form the life song that binds you to your humanoid, so that you may spread your protection over them. For there is darkness that lingers, and I didn't change that one, but it's supposed to be Galsp. There is darkness that lingers in Galsp, the evil that is corrupting the town at every turn. Though you do not know where the danger is, you have a feeling that it is not a danger that the commoners can deal with alone. While you are bound to your humanoid, you gain the following. You may communicate telepathically with other felines that you see and is also a member of the feline hive mind. You cannot communicate with your you cannot communicate with your humanoid. Your intelligence is raised to 7. A cat's intelligence is usually -4. Is normally 3, so it's now a 7. So it's still a negative score, but it is a better negative score. Your bonded humanoid gains the charmed condition towards you. This condition is indefinite. You may use an action to read your bonded human's thoughts as if you had cast the Detect Thoughts spell. No save is required for this. While focusing on your humanoid with Detect Thoughts, you can use an action to cast a suggestion spell on that creature. Once used, this ability cannot be used again until you have had a long rest. Bernadette's cat, name Gingy, male. You are an air-headed, sweet, and friendly orange adult cat with green eyes. You are tolerant of the pack. Mostly, you don't understand what's going on, but you are here for the vibes. Everyone is part of the team, and you do your part. You don't like to be left alone. As a bonus action, you can utter a motivational yowl directed at your humanoid you are bonded to. For 1 minute, whenever that creature makes an attack roll or saving roll, you can add 1d4 to that roll. The creature can benefit from only one of these die or a bardic inspiration at a time, so they have to pick and choose which one they use. And the effect ends if you are incapacitated, you being the cat, not you, the player. Or not you, like your normal character. Once your leadership die is expended, you cannot use this ability again until you have completed a long rest. So, big ol' stat block.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, we've discovered that the roll works on the YouTube side. So chat
Yeah.
can roll.
Chat can roll.
Oh. Does that roll count towards our bingo card?
Yeah,
Well, they rolled a
good.
12, so...
Well, they rolled above a 10. That's all I needed.
Alright.
Okay.
Cat, did you pet your cat
Okay.
yet?
So, we're on that path.
Yes, I did.
I guess those do count then. Okay.
Heartwood, can you
Joe?
just fumble Owl
So,
Bear real quick? for
Really
me,
quick, did I miss anything like important?
No, I just covered the stat block for the cats.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing you've already been looking at. Also, I
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
why you phrased everything like you did now, because you're controlling it too, or well,
Oh,
half
man.
controlling it.
Dude, I got stun locked when I pet the cat. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna send you something real quick.
You're like, oh,
That's a lot of stats.
The first time I played this game, I made heavy mods to it, but the DM handed me a full printed out piece of paper that was completely full.
I would die.
It's just like, here you go. I'm like, oh my god. Cue my ass sitting there reading it for next 5 minutes. Anyway, you have your ability to like go and attack. You've completed a long rest. You have
oh
made your
wait.
pact with cats.
Also, pause. Is that an actual roll?
They attempted to make me take 1 point of damage, so I don't think they succeeded, but I believe that is an actual roll from chat.
If so, then that's bingo.
That's
is why
Hartman's
I'm
Do
decision
not
then.
take damage, but the roll, if it's on a d20, does count.
Yeah, they rolled
Yes, that is
1d20
bingo.
and rolled a 5 to make me take
Because
damage.
I needed chat rolls below a 10.
All right, so you get bingo.
Yeah.
All I needed, man.
It was DM flub. The line has to try again. Chat rolls below a 10. I roll a nat 1. DM can't keep accent straight and sweep pets cat.
Dude,
Hell yeah.
all I needed was Squee takes damage in combat.
Hell.
Well, Volky, I will have to get in touch with you after the game, and I will send
Alright.
you a set of cat dice.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna save this.
Okay, let's
Close
move
bingo
on
now.
to the combat of the evening. Just for simplicity's sake, I will say
I'm
that you
charging in.
guys are able to get over there real quick. It can be
Yeah.
morning if you would like. Doesn't particularly matter.
Yes, morning, please.
I am charging in like the god I am.
Okay, and this is the manner we were talking about approaching. Gotcha.
Let's put
Why is it so low res? Oh, there we go.
where am I?
Do 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 do.
I thought that was the
Is
music
that-
for a second.
Oh, is that from the PC version of Clue?
I have
don't-
no idea.
That does look like the Clue House.
It is the Clue. I think it is the Clue.
It's missing
that
a lot
old
of
PC
rooms for
Is
the Clue board
oh.
game.
But
Yo, I've never played Clue.
It's.
Do you have the
no,
ability
you might
to
be right.
set down characters for yourself?
No.
Interact with the owlbear.
Nope,
Characters.
that's the wrong thing.
Nope,
The
you'd have to
owlbear.
ask that manager to add a character.
Fight. Volky, I'm gonna wait. Never mind. It looks like you're not in here. Kat, I'm gonna promote you to GM real quick. See
What?
if it will let me do multiples. Oh, sweet, it does.
I should be.
Cool. I'm just gonna promote everyone to GM and let you guys move your own character.
Okay.
Okay.
That will help simplify. So let's see. We have a bard. We have
Warlock.
warlock.
Do I need to sign in for this?
No. You're good.
Here we go.
As long
Warlock.
as you see the board.
We have a monk.
Yeah.
And what's the last one?
Ranger.
Ranger.
Here we go.
No, Tanny,
isn't
you
it-
can't roll the kill Squee.
It was only an 11 anyway.
Let's
Got to get those numbers up.
I'm too much of a god to die anyway, to chat. In fact, if you roll to kill me and succeed, it actually just kills you instead due to the law of contradictory.
Oh, all of our cats get their tokens.
And if you get a d20, well, congrats, you have a die.
There you go. So let's.
Tiny cats.
Tiny cat.
This feels correct.
You know,
Okay.
I really love the sounds my spinning dice make. They just sound so pretty.
Does make a good sound. Okay.
Can you hear them? Like,
Yes, I can hear them through the at least through the Discord. I don't know if YouTube can hear them or Twitch.
Yeah. If I can hear it, they should hear it.
Okay.
I hear it from my own stream. You could tell
I
I'm
guess I
just
should
playing.
ask, where were you coming through? Were you coming through the servants' entrance, the window, front door,
Did we
back
decide?
entrance?
I don't think we decided yet, but
We had not
I
decided.
feel like I would have just tried to kick in
I'd
the front
recommend
door.
the back.
Through the back?
Yeah,
I was
I was gonna
thinking-
say through the back, but I don't know if we'd be able to convince the squee to not go through the front.
Can we just drag him with us?
Do you want to do another strength check?
I mean, my strength isn't.
I have a
bad.
+0, my dude.
I mean,
got
I'll
+3,
try
I'll do the strength
again.
Yeah, y'all see me just like charging in with the door.
Yeah, we're immediately going to strength check and try and drag him the way that we actually want to
Yes.
go.
Okay. I don't care who. Like, you know what? Let's just do.
A group strength check.
Amber and I should do
Yeah,
it.
just a group strength
Yeah.
versus.
I rolled a
Uh,
12.
Okay, you'll get advantage one time because it's the group doing it.
I rolled a 15.
Okay.
Alright, there's our
And
advantage
I
then.
rolled a 17.
Okay.
It's a good thing we had advantage.
I rolled an 8.
Yeah, Squee is getting picked up and dragged.
It's coming along.
He isn't even dragged. You just picked up.
Can I acrobatic myself off of them?
No.
I'm just gonna like put you over my shoulder.
I would
Like,
like to.
snack.
I'd like to try and finish the game on time.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, I would like to suggest window, but if everyone thinks servants' quarters, we could just go servants' quarters.
Just chuck
I
me through the
was-
window. I'll start
Yeah,
the
I
fight.
was gonna say servants.
I mean, if you guys want to come in from different areas, you can do that too. There's
Not
nothing
stick
saying that You
together.
have to come in
Like a horrible idea.
together.
Just
I
let me
will
in
say
through the front door.
your cats do have the ability to talk to each other mentally without like, being near each other. If you guys wanted to go to every like wall and then come in and time it to where you raid the house like the FBI, you can do that if you want.
I'm assuming we're just holding Squee up like their legs are going like it's
Just
Looney
holding him
Tunes.
like a sack of potatoes over my
Yeah.
shoulder right now.
Well, I'm assuming their legs are going like it's Looney Tunes, like the.
I feel like
I
we're
just accept and start strumming my lute. Just like a prison. So like.
So, where's servants' quarters here?
that is
I
a good
probably
question. Where is the
Where's the back
servants'
door?
entrance that we've just all decided?
Servant's entrance would probably be I believe it would probably be over here. This back
I see.
entrance.
Okay,
Okay.
so just somewhere over here is where we're starting.
Mwah.
Move cat as well.
Take my cat with me.
Oh, the cats have.
By the way, Clippier is the biggest one. The smallest one is Violet. And then the other two, let's make this one Gingy and this one is Callie.
Can we
This
color
one's
them or
Violet
something?
here. Yeah, can I do something?
Yeah, let's
Wait.
Nope, that's too big.
Where go? I can't see. Where?
I don't know what you managed.
Oh, I don't know
Where'd
how
it
to
go?
actually change color around them. I think the last time I did that, I did it through a different app.
Mm.
I just did text.
Yeah, you can change
Yeah.
text on it. You can name them.
There. Mine just is clippy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've misspelled that, haven't I?
Yeah,
I
it
just
doesn't
said
matter.
Callie.
I thought I did too. I had to Google to make sure.
Callie.
Okay. Everyone in position. Everyone ready.
As
Oh, yeah, I need
supposed
to
we will
add
be.
another little guy.
I'm trying to move Callie. They don't want to move.
I'm being carried.
Yep.
Oh yeah, can we drop Squee now? I mean, where are we?
Well, the moment we drop them is the moment they run off and try and attack something.
Put
Yeah.
down!
Although that would
Again,
make,
remember, Looney Tune
very
legs.
happy.
As soon as they go, they're going like the Tasmanian devil.
Look, I just want this guy dead.
Well, after what he did in my head, I am not as reserved against it.
What did he do to you?
My bones were moved in ways I don't like.
Oh,
That sounds quite.
sucks for you. He tentacled my throat.
I am almost impressed that he was more of a pervert to you than he was to me.
I mean, we're both women here.
Well, friends, who's first?
I'm first.
You guys
we
gotta
know
get in
who's
through the
first.
door before I can do anything.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
That is
setting
fair.
something up.
No, I'm
I just
waiting. Like
walked through the
everything's
door.
set up. There's just two of
Okay.
them.
Alright.
Yeah. So Twee is obviously first going in.
Yeah, I think we let him go and then go through. I think I'm gonna
Yes.
try and go through a separate window or something because he's going to be a distraction.
What, and do you want to go like over here then?
Sure, I'll go over there.
All right.
I'll
if
let you
we're
two
splitting
carry
up-
him.
I know we said we weren't going to split up, but we're splitting up.
I think I have.
Look.
They split the party on my bingo sheet.
I suppose I'll have to look after the
Hey.
reckless one then. Have fun, friend.
You can go with them. You can go with them.
Yes, and then I will go in first, Cat.
Alright.
I'm just gonna mosey my way through the main hall.
I'm just kind of halfway in the thing at this point then.
Hold on, just real quick. I want to see. No. Yep. That hasn't happened yet.
Double checking for bingo.
I haven't been checking my bingo all night. I've been
Ah.
relying on people to check it for me, and I think all of my people have gone home.
Oh.
Someone roll. Has anyone rolled a 17 yet?
No.
I believe
Like,
I
the
have.
roll, like the roll before the bonus, or
It's after mods.
Oh, after
I
mods.
think.
You just rolled a 17 when we had advantage on Squee.
Oh,
Ah,
right, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Has anyone rolled a nat 20?
No,
No.
not me at least. I've rolled a nat 1.
Player says yippee. Harwood has to check rules.
Yep, that's happened.
Yeah.
Player is shook by my horror. Yes or no?
Yes, for me.
I don't get shook. I shake.
I was very shook.
Baraka.
I hung in there.
I was hella invested.
I was turned.
Chip cast speak with animals. Bard
Yep.
gives inspiration.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
bingo. Hold on, let me go through the rest of them. All players pet cats.
Yep.
Nat
Okay, yep.
1. Chat rolls below 10.
Yep.
Yep.
No one
and
said
and
they're all
that
gonna
one.
Die yet.
Now's
Chat
a
rolls
mess.
cat mom. Has that happened?
Yes.
Yes.
For the first 4 minutes.
Yes, that was done. Yeah, literally first chatter. First message almost.
Squee tries to investigate.
And happened again.
Squee has not investigated.
I am not playing my rogue. I'm playing my bard.
Character down.
Two very different characters.
And party splits.
Yep.
Yep, we
That just
just
happened.
Warlock uses Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
Yep.
multiple
That happened.
times.
And Chip tames another animal, not a cat. Has not happened.
Nope.
Not happened
So-
yet.
Oh shit, I have 2 bingos.
Hey!
I
The
stopped
first
keeping
one,
track.
The first one is Bard gives inspiration. Chip casts
Okay.
speak with animals. Player is shook by my horror. Heartwood has to
Check rules.
check rules, and player says yippee. The other one is someone fails a wisdom save. Someone rolls
Yep.
17. Bard gives inspiration. All players pet cats and a nat 1.
Does that mean that
so
your community gets 2 rewards?
No, but I'll give them
Aw.
1. I'll give them 1.
I
There's only
tried.
It's only if we won, but no one said that I'd won, so I didn't bother checking. So they don't deserve
Dang.
to. They'll get one.
Dang.
El
Damn.
Chat, I guess.
Low perceptions.
Anyway, so I walk in.
So anyway,
Yeah,
as
yeah,
far
we're
as-
all inside. Yeah, we're all
I am like
inside
sitting in the
now.
window at this point,
Okay, so
waiting for Squee to make a kerfuffle.
Yeah.
the guard is the door here is closed.
Okay.
However, the guard here sees you and starts coming up. Is like, "Can I help you? What are you doing here?"
Closed. Well, you see, you simply left the door open back there. So, it's just free wandering at that point.
What? You need to leave. And he goes to grab you to like escort you out.
Can I, dodge out the way?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or
I'll just
just
say
be
that you do
athletics,
that.
or
We haven't started combat. I'll just say you were
Yeah.
able to dodge out of the way
or
slightly.
weave.
Also, I'm assuming we hear, so can I peek around the corner and see
Yeah.
what's happening? Okay, cool.
I've just kind of crept out to the doorway.
I'm gonna just kind of
What a
hide
wimpy
behind
grab
this
you got
doorway.
there. Vicious mockery.
All right.
Oh, that would actually deal damage if it hit.
That's a 6. That deals
Oh.
That is
damage.
not a
That starts
save.
combat.
Yeah.
That is 1d4 damage. So he'll take 1 point of damage.
Oh,
1 point of damage.
that does start
And
combat.
on the next attack roll, it has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah, vicious mockery is
Yeah.
fun.
Mind you, it's a cantrip.
Oh my god. Oh no, I just swapped out the lights in my lamp. It's so much brighter in here.
Oh, did you just get flashbang?
Yes, I did actually.
Initiative time?
Yes.
Yep. All right. Initiative.
I take rolling initiative now.
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
Okay,
what is that,
so-
a D20?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
D20, then
D20
it's
plus
a
your
bonus to
initiative.
your initiative,
Yeah.
which is usually
It's Dex plus
something with Dex.
2. It's Dex plus
It should be
2.
on your sheet of just
Yeah,
initiative.
so it's the dex
Yeah.
of whatever the plus is. Gotcha.
No, it says
No,
initiative
there's-
next to armor class.
Yeah,
I see.
8, 9. I rolled an
I got
11.
15.
Sorry, give me a second. I'm not. I'm getting these guys ready to go.
Jesus.
And that is a unnatural 20.
That's a 3.
Oh, well, I don't think I'm getting a squeeze below Chip in initiative order.
I think I would
was-
get Cat as above Chip in initiative,
Yep.
but I'm not keeping track anymore.
I'll keep track for fun.
I was hoping that we'd have 2 combats, a small one at the beginning, but you guys were like, "Nah, we're gonna be smart about this," and you ran.
No,
Oh, I was
one
so
of us
ready to
tried
fight.
not to. One of us
Yeah.
tried not to. We stopped them.
I was so ready to fight.
Guard. Got 1. I rolled a nat 1 for the guard.
Elbow,
gets
so I get to
m-
mock him more.
Yeah, he was actively mocked, and then he's just so baffled. He's just standing there like, I can
Yeah,
believe
for
you
real.
said that to my face.
Okay, did anyone get above 20?
I got exactly a 20.
Is it modded or
That is modded, yes.
modded? Okay. What's your dex score?
+5.
Okay, you go first.
Yes, I am capped.
You're not Cat.
No.
I'm an orc. Headbutt.
Okay, who got between 15 and 20?
I got 15.
15. Okay.
I got 14.
Okay, 10 to 14. Or 10 to 15. 14 was Squee?
Yep.
Yep, okay.
And Chip got a 3.
And that's modded.
Oh,
What'd you roll?
A 1.
Oh, you got a nat 1. Oh, the second nat 1 of the night. And luckily,
third.
yours
Speak
was
of
on
another.
initiative.
I guess I was probably the third. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Heart.
So I guess we will start with Volky.
Yeah. Wait. So can I actively tell that he's about to attack? Like,
You have heard the vicious mockery.
yeah, because so far all I know is Squee is just yelling again.
Chris,
That is true.
you
You
can't-
don't know that, but it does start like
Yeah.
I'll say you've learned the difference between like yelling an insult and using vicious mockery.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't necessarily say like if it was or not vicious mockery usually, but you've probably picked up on what I say for mockery.
Yeah. Okay. So. Alright, so new question is how far is
He's
man
fighting.
away? I'm assuming he's less than 40 feet, I'm assuming.
Let's measure. We have a measurement
Each
tool.
square's 5.
We do.
25.
Ooh. Oh,
You were
yeah.
25 from them.
I am going to motion to Cat after letting out a very heavy sigh and brandishing my weapon and running. I will go here.
Spunk uses a weapon, unheard of.
Yes, this one does. And this is... This is with my rapier.
Ah, my controller.
So that is 1d8 plus 5, but a plus 5 to hit.
See ya, 8-bit.
Bye, 8-bit.
So I'm assuming there's a 20 to hit.
20 to hit. Yeah, 20 hits to be sure.
Okay. So that is 1d8.
Oh, my friend's
Listen,
here.
listen, I had to make sure. Well, that is nothing impressive. That is a 7. That is piercing.
7 damage piercing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
And then bonus action unarmed strike, and I can do that because I am currently holding a monk weapon. And that is, I'm trying to find the rule.
Punch the metal man.
Yeah.
Crunch.
So that is a
Your bones look crunchy.
hit. Okay.
My bones itch.
Well, at least they're not stretchy like mine were earlier.
Okay, Play-Doh man.
That is the 14 to hit.
14 to hit does not hit.
Damn. So
Just
I
like
get a good
pop a
stab.
knuckle on his.
I get a good stab in and then punch right on the plate. Harder than I expected.
I will say,
It's
like,
metal,
the
you
plate
fucker.
does dent just a little bit, but it's not enough to, like, cause damage.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Moving on to the Lord of the Manor. Comes out. Or hears what's going on, comes out.
Says, the hell are you doing?
He's just immediately going to
Oh, he's big. He's
take off
bigger
his
now.
cloak.
Oh.
And he is a mess of writhing, black, sticky, gooey tentacles.
I knew there was something wrong about you. I was right, Bernie.
You watch as he like transforms. Earlier you saw like his arm. It looked like the veins in his arm writhed. The veins in his arm become more pronounced until they just burst from his skin,
Yeah.
leaving his skin in tattered shreds, and they rewrap around bones that then you hear the bones crack as they stretch until they break, and he just kind of like starts laughing maniacally and goes, "Alright then," and he shoots one of his tentacles out at Volky.
All right.
And he's going to try and wrap around you and just yank you back.
All right. So what is that going against?
So first it's an attack roll.
Okay.
And he most certainly missed. Wait. Does a 13 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think so.
Unarmored defense goes burr.
Okay. He's gonna try again. And it's literally the exact same. Okay. Let's see. That's his attacks. His bonus action is he's going to use a fear effect on. Actually, it's not on anyone. It's within a radius. How do I?
So can't approach them. Got it.
What is
Trying to
AC?
find. Here we go.
What is AC again, by the way? Or armor class? Oh,
Armor
Yeah.
class.
oh yeah. Cool. I do shush. I forgot for a second.
Don't forget
Armored Core is a
remember.
pretty good game.
Y'all are rude.
Here we go.
Just remember. Am I just outside that radius?
No, I keep on trying to expand it. Or I guess, yeah,
Aw.
you are just outside of it. Or wait, no.
No,
Who's the warlock?
I'm the warlock.
That's
Oh,
Cat.
no. Cat's just outside of it.
Okay, you just
I
I
had
got
it,
lucky with my
within it.
placement.
you had it just small. Man, that's very scary snow, guys.
That is very
The
scary.
snow is the ice that you feel in your veins when you look over at him.
Oh, oh yeah.
Cat, it is your turn.
Fun. So can I tell that there is, like, radius of fear in front of me? Because it looks like it's,
Oh, yeah.
like, right in front of my face.
You most certainly can. You feel as though there is a wall in front of you. A wall that you aren't sure you can penetrate. It is thick, heavy, oppressive. However, you do get to make the check, the wisdom save to like penetrate it with advantage because you do have a cat and you are awake.
I think I could do
Wake
something
up.
from outside it, as long as I, like, because if I move here, that should give me clear shot to them, correct? So I can stay
I
just outside it
believe so.
and have angle. So,
yeah, you'd be able to shoot out the door. Yeah.
yeah, alright, that's
You
what I'm
just
gonna do
barely
then. I'm just not even gonna fuss with it. Because I can range. And I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast at them.
Go ahead.
Said no. Screw your scary dome.
Alright, so I rolled a 7 on that.
That
That
I'm
is
not playing
miss.
your game.
Yep, I assumed that I did not quite get the angle right on that.
Yeah, the angle's wrong. You fire it. It
Hits the door.
ricochets off the side of the.
The distortion hits your vision too much.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Well,
can you do anything else?
That was my attack. I already moved. I think I'm just done.
Okay.
And you moved like right there. Okay.
Yeah, I scooted over to get a better shot.
Do remember that your cats can do things.
Yeah.
They may
I
not
forgot.
be able to attack. Well, I mean, they can attack. They'll be taken out almost instantly, but they can attack. But they can, like, boost you and do stats and stuff like that. Make it to where you can do stuff.
Yeah.
So, moving on to Squee.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Well, I think first off, my cat's gonna do its little yowl thing.
Okay. So you get the bonus of a additional D4 whenever you attack or have to do a saving throw.
Yeah. For the next minute.
For the next minute. Or
Alrighty then.
10 rounds of combat.
When do I make a move?
Very much later.
Okay.
After Squee.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the guard got even lower. I forgot.
What would you like to do?
So first things first, I am the realist. I cast Bane at 2nd level.
On what?
So I could choose up to 3 creatures. I'm choosing Big Man and Little Man, not the fox. Well, rabbit in this case now.
Yeah.
And they must make a charisma save.
Charisma saving throw. Well, the guard does not succeed. The guard got less than 10.
Dude, where did he get this guard?
Big Man?
The guy in armor, yeah.
Yep. So what about our lovely tentacle mass?
Our tentacle mask got 15.
Oh, he just succeeds. That is
Wait,
perfectly fine
charisma
though.
save, right?
Yeah, charisma.
Okay, yeah, plus 3, so it is a 15.
Yep, my safest DC is 14.
Dang.
So for the guard, since he failed, whenever it makes a attack roll or saving throw before my spell ends, which is concentration and or up to a minute, you subtract a D4 from their final roll.
Oh fuck. Okay.
I'm a support man at heart. I just people.
Yeah, but saying, isn't Big Armor Man already having disadvantage on his next roll?
Yeah, his next attack has disadvantage because of the mockery.
God damn. Oh, so it's really gonna be like
So
Timu
okay,
guard, Timu guard.
basically. Chip, your turn. Oh wait, hold on. Squeeze, is there anything else?
Actually, I will use a bonus action because I can.
Okay.
I have a bonus action that lets me use dash.
Okay.
Does dash do? Dash is bonus action. No, I need disengage, not dash. Never mind. Yep,
Oh,
up the chip.
sorry. I also need you to make me since you're in the fear sphere, I need you to make a wisdom save with advantage.
Alright. I need you to say that 3 times fast.
Since you're in the fear sphere, I need you to make a wisdom save with disadvantage. Since you're in the wisdom... Yeah, I already fucked up.
Damn. It was
Alright,
just
it's
a
a 7 though.
second.
Fear sphere, fear sphere, fear sphere.
I rolled a 7 too.
7? Okay, you'll need to run. You can do all of that, but you will need to use your movement to get out of the sphere.
Alright. So I will...
And you did that with advantage, right?
With advantage? Oh. I did
Yeah.
not.
Because you have cat.
Because you
that's a
have a cat
13.
and you are awake. 13. Yeah, you succeed.
Hell yeah.
Oh, cool. And I stand my ground, laughing at
no.
this pitiful guard.
Like I said, Timu guard.
Team guard.
Wish.com looking armor.
Jesus. Are you? Or is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Chip, up to you.
I believe in you, Chip.
Can I peek out and like see what's going on a little bit?
I don't think you. No, you can't. Because if you look
No,
at
I
the
can't.
way
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is, you can hear it though.
I
but
can hear it.
It's not. There.
You could probably get like
risk.
Can I slip out of that room without getting caught in the fear sphere?
I don't think so. I think
no,
your cat can, but I don't think you can.
I think you're too big.
Let me see.
So you can certainly like try to get through it. It's not like if you try to go through it, he'll know that you ran up against it. It's just an effect.
Okay, I'm
You gotta
gonna
say the
try to
DM
get
line.
through it.
Certainly try.
So, like, about
I believe in you, Chip.
there.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Sit the wisdom.
Oh,
Wisdom.
what?
Thank you. A wisdom save. Roll a wisdom save with advantage.
A wisdom save with advantage. Let me do that real quick.
2 math rock. 2.
That's 2 math rocks.
Hell yeah.
That's gonna be a 17.
Yep, you are.
Oh, yeah.
fine. You are good this round to move in and out of that spear. I will.
Alright.
And
I am
your
also
kitty
gonna
can
want
come-
Violet to move along with me here.
Yeah, your
Okay.
kitty can come back.
they can sneak past.
And then, I think what I'm gonna want to do is have Violet use, what is the move called? Yal for an attack benefit.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my longbow to try to shoot the guard.
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me get that longbow. It looks like it's a 1d8. So that is gonna be a 7.
Seven to hit. With your
Pardon?
mods.
With my mods, that's gonna be a... Which one mods my bow? Ah, right here, the damage.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 10 with my mods.
10 with your mods. Does not hit.
Man, we are missing a big target.
I was aiming for the
Yeah.
guard.
Oh, well.
Yeah, he was aiming for Mr. Timu.
Yeah, Mr.
Yep.
Timu himself.
Well, I
think
probably would
that's
have
all
told
I can do
her
for
to
now,
move here.
if I'm right.
Do you have any bonus actions you can do?
Yeah, I do. I guess I can dash away further down the hall here.
Okay.
Let's
Guard's
just switch
turn. Let's see. Rolls with disadvantage and takes a d4 off. Correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
What was the rolls?
Please tell me he got another nat one. Please.
So I rolled a 18 and a 9. And then on the d4 I rolled a 4.
So he rolled a 5.
You rolled a 5. That doesn't even hit a cat.
Don't you love bards?
So he's completely useless. He only gets one attack. Yeah, that's it. Top of the round to Volky.
Alright.
Okay, fair. So,
I probably would yell to you to move beside me somewhere.
yeah. So,
Volky, you are starting in the Fear Sphere, right?
correct.
Go ahead and make a Wisdom save. It's going to be the entire time that it's in effect.
And this is with
just-
advantage.
At the start of each round, you'll just roll with advantage. Yep.
Okay. And this
Yeah,
is a
someone get the
wisdom
spell
save.
magic already.
That is a 15.
You succeed. Go ahead and do your thing.
Okay, let's see here. So one, how far can the cat be while still like giving cat buff?
The cat
Yeah.
can
First, you
be.
just carry it on you.
The cat can be as far away as like within eyesight. So anywhere in the house that the cat can still see you will be
Okay.
fine, sufficient.
So if I move like here and the cat is like over here, that's fine. Or wait,
yes.
wait.
However, moving would trigger an attack of opportunity.
That's
Just keep it
fine.
with you.
Okay.
Wait, saying moving. Oh, you're saying me moving from him.
Yeah, moving
No, the
away.
cat
You're
moving
within
away.
5 feet of the guy.
Is the cat triggering it or am I triggering?
You're triggering it. Although
No,
actually,
he's,
it would
right
be,
here.
It would be
would just
either,
be the cat.
honestly.
Within 5 feet, you can dance around here without triggering. It's if you move 10 feet away.
Well, no, he's saying big man, right?
Yeah, big guy is what I'm
Oh,
talking
big
about.
man.
You're
Oh,
within
yeah.
the
Oh,
attack.
fuck.
It's technically a little over 5, but he has a range of 10 feet.
Yeah, but that's fine. I will eat that.
If you, cat will also be at the mercy
Of what?
of an attack of opportunity. Oh wait, no, they
It's a
only get
reaction.
one attack of
Only get one.
opportunity,
Yeah,
one round. Yeah, he'll probably go after you, honestly.
that's fine. Okay,
Screw that cat.
do your worst, fam.
Jesus, you rolled a 2. It isn't gonna touch you.
No.
Okay.
It's like
Anyway,
wiggles at you.
so anyway, I started stabbing.
the armor guy.
Yes, Mr. Armor.
Mr. Timu, make me a
Mr.
tree.
T-Boo. Okay, so this is for the rapier.
Okay.
Oh, that's not hitting.
Yo, you
That
also have a
is-
rapier?
Yeah, that is an
Twinsies.
8.
An 8 plus all your mods.
Yes.
No,
that was a
is not
3 nat.
good. Wow, these rolls
Yes.
are not good.
No, they're not. However, I can make an unarmored strike.
Go ahead.
Or, yeah, an unarmed strike. Not well, I guess unarmored as well, but, you know. Well, that's a better one. That is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, now we're business. All right, D6 plus 5. That is 8 total. 3 plus 5.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Oh, I could have money out to whatever. Okay. And yeah, that'll be it. I don't need to use focus right now.
Okay. Moves to the Lord. Lord's going to move over this way.
How dare you come closer?
And is going to
I better get snacks
push
for
this
this.
guy aside, actually. He's going to use one of his bonus actions to just push him aside. And he's going to try to go after both of you.
Yeah,
One
I
attack
knew
each.
I knew I shouldn't have skimped on funds for the guards.
Volky.
The Wish Crusader is not needed.
Look how he treats you. Fight for us.
Well, that's a fail. The other one is a 16.
Hit me?
We.
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It's a 5.
Oh.
5 points of damage. As he just like full on pimp slaps you with the tentacle.
Hey, that almost stung.
That would have been my bingo right there.
What?
We take
Squeak
damage in
takes
combat.
damage in combat.
On to Cat.
All right.
You can step out the room now. You scared?
Yeah, I can step out of the room.
Yeah.
So
I have
I'm
to
gonna
hit 'em.
probably, yeah. I'm gonna probably go about
That couch looks
there.
mad comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that you're here and I like meet your eyes, you better get me a treat after.
Cat, you need to
And-
be in a square.
But am I not in the square? There we go.
You're on a
Cat can
grid.
be wherever Cat wants. So keep track of it.
All right.
Be in a square.
I'm fine. I will be in a square. I am just between the furniture, apparently. It's because I've decided I kind of want cover for some reason.
Half cover.
Yeah, half cover.
It is half cover.
Yep.
Sure.
And then Cat's gonna do Yowl. Just
Okay.
make sure I could actually land a hit this time. And let's try Eldritch Blast again.
Cool. Eldritch
Strong
Blast.
move.
So that is going to be the normal roll plus the 1d4. I don't think that's gonna be enough. Let's see. Because I just rolled a 4 on the normal one, and that is a 6.
Six
like
does
six
not
hits.
hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I
Cat.
feel like, are you not high enough level yet to where you can do multiple Eldritch Blasts per round?
No, I'm not.
Damn.
Yeah.
I thought you were. That's
No,
she just
level
got
5.
her first invocations,
Oh. Damn. Sorry.
which would kind of suck if
Yeah.
she hit it towards us. Without just
True, yeah, I forgot about that. So I
mean,
am
to be
just
fair,
floundering over here. Just move on.
Bernie, calm down. It's
It's
fine.
not matter
Just
about
hit him.
size usually for those things.
Yeah.
Okay, Cat, anything else you can do?
Nope.
Squee.
Alright, you're gonna be happy to hear I'm dropping concentration. So Bane will no longer be in effect. But I'll be casting Fairy Fire. It is a range of 60 to 20 feet. I'm
So
gonna
everyone
put
now
the
gets
circle-
advantage on their attacks.
Yeah, so they have to make a save, I believe.
Oh yeah, it's a dex save.
Yeah. And
A
this
dex-
was on Big Man or Timu?
It's on both. You can pick
Both.
up to 3
It
targets.
is
Oh, it's up to 3.
no, it is
Ooh.
a circle I get to put down somewhere.
Oh,
And anything in
okay.
that circle, even objects, will glow with fairy magic.
Hell
So-
yeah.
That's why I needed
Uh,
Fox to move.
The big guy failed. The little guy, the armor guy, succeeded.
Timu succeeded.
The big guy was just
So
too
any
big
attack-
to actually
Yeah.
avoid it all.
So y'all get to have advantage on him at least.
Hell yeah.
That'll be my first level spell as well.
What
Man, why
advantage
can't
is that?
Mockery be a... you get to roll 2 die, take the bigger one.
Copy.
Bonus action. What's an action? I think I'm just gonna healing word myself as a bonus action.
Valid. I can
So
do
that's
this.
just
I can
a
do this.
D4.
I can do this.
I'm going to ring him with Hex. It's technically not fully accurate, but it is the color of Fairy Fire. So, now you know advantage on this guy.
Yep. I heal myself for 4, and then I pass.
Heal yourself for 4. Heard. Yep, your turn.
All right. I'm
Also,
pretty
one-
sure I still
one
have a
second.
good, clean shot here.
I have to pee. I'll be right back.
Alright, have fun.
Don't whack it too hard.
I get advantage, so I'm gonna try again to shoot big guy with my bow here.
Okay, go ahead.
That's gonna be 2.
Don't forget your hunter's mark.
Oh yeah, my hunter's mark. I did.
That's a bonus action. It's helpful.
I don't know what that does.
Hunter's
Extra
Mark gives
damage.
you an additional damage die.
Let me find that here. What do I need to roll for hunter's mark?
It's just you.
It's not a roll.
Spend a spell slot.
Oh, I'll spend a spell slot then to do that.
I don't mean to be a background person, but he's new.
That's fine.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and roll. I have
Roll yours.
a 7, but I also have the +4 for that, so that's gonna be...
Hold on.
Attack.
Did
You rolled
you roll
advantage.
advantage?
Yes.
You got a 7 on advantage?
Mhm.
What was your other die?
Do your dice hate
1.
Jesus.
Freaking hell.
This fight was supposed to be over 15 minutes ago.
We are
you?
struggling.
Well, I'm doing my best to help you guys.
Oh,
I
God.
I haven't
My
landed a
arrows
hit
are-
yet.
My arrows are fully flaccid. But,
God.
Anything else?
I mean, that's about
Start
all I can
lying.
do unless I want to try my shot with my sword, which I'm not going to do.
You only
Okay.
have one action, though.
Yeah.
Moving on to the guard then. Hey, something happened.
Is the guard scared of him?
No, it's only only against the people who are enemies. Okay. Squee,
Hi.
you take 5 points of damage.
I just healed those.
And that ends his turn, and we are back to the top of the round with Volky, who
Alright. Volky is still AFK, I believe.
still in the restroom. Okay.
So, to confirm, what effects are our big guy currently under?
Only effect
Hunter's
that
mark.
he's under for you is Fairy Fire.
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark for Chip.
Okay. So I think I know what I'm doing my next turn then, because I can at least do something helpful if I can't frickin' hit him with Eldritch Blast, because I also have Bane.
If you cast that first level and like me, you can still hit them both, by the way. It's 3 and plus 1 more for each level up.
Well, I'm Warlock, I can only cast at 2nd level.
Yeah, I back.
Yeah. Aren't you happy?
Well, welcome back, it's your
what you-
turn.
Oh, hey, it is my turn. Okay. So, what did anything special happen, or did we all
No.
just? Okay.
No,
Am I good to go
I
in
got
now?
hurt again.
Hey, that's not good. But am I good to go in again? I don't
Yeah,
need
I
to
figured
fairy
fire
firework.
Alright, yes, you're good to go.
Okay. So one.
Is he still
my
in
cat-
Fear Sphere? So, still needs to...
Yeah.
roll for that?
Advantage, wisdom save, the jazz. You
Wait,
like
you say he
jazz?
doesn't need to?
No, he does. If he's,
You
if
like
he's in the Fear
jazz?
Sphere, he needs to do it.
17 plus 3, 20.
Succeed.
Okay, my cat is going to yell.
Okay, your cat yells.
So now that's the
Wow.
one. It can add to its roll if needed. Okay. So I'm going to walk forward 1 and attack Mr. Big Man.
Cool.
You're big man. Make me a drink.
Now that the guard has proven that it is from Timu.
Also, it is shoved into the wall. I'm just letting him go there. I'm not stepping between the boss to hit him.
Yep.
So this is gonna be with rapier.
Okay.
I would love
Go
to
ahead.
roll better. That is a. I mean, I guess that's not the worst. 14 to hit
14 to hit.
Did you roll with advantage?
with it. Oh, I did not roll with advantage.
Roll with advantage. And did you add the cat's yowl?
No, I did not. But it's not gonna matter. That was a with the advantage. That's a 17 plus 5. That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, so that is a 1d8 plus 5. Thank you, Bard, for being a Bard.
Salut.
That is 8 damage.
8 damage.
And then I am activating Flurry of Blows with a focus
Hey.
point.
Where is it? Where is it?
Oh, was that a bingo thing for you?
Yep.
And that is going to be 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. Need to roll for both, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so, and they're both with advantage. The first is a 7, so that is 15 to hit on the first,
Hits.
and the second 12 plus 7, that is a 19 to hit on the second.
Hits.
Okay, so now,
Hey,
yep, one of them does max damage, and that is a bingo thing.
yeah, that was one of my big things.
So one of them does 11, the other does 7. There we go. Now I'm getting warmed up.
6, 1, 2, 3,
Finally.
5, 6.
I love the ominous
Damn.
2 on Cat's screen.
That was.
Yeah, I've just left the dice up.
That was an
A
effective
lot.
turn. Yes.
That was a lot of damage.
Yeah, this is why they're my bodyguard.
You have made this creature at below half health. You
Hell
reached
yeah.
over, grabbed tentacles, and started ripping them off.
Listen, I did write that I'm prone to aggression at times, and I was just remembering my dream the whole time.
Okay, his turn now. He's gonna try and get some vengeance.
All right, let's see it.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
What?
I just rolled a. Wait, hold on. One of them is a nat 20.
Oh no.
I
Oh,
will send a photo if you would like.
no, that is
One of them
fine.
is a nat 20, and the other is a 18.
18.
Oh, freaking
neat.
okay.
I don't
I want a
remember.
photo of that now with both of those.
Yeah. I'm
One
saying
of them is
doesn't
a.
it-
I want to be clear. One of them is a 13. And
Okay.
With the mod, it is an 18.
Okay, I thought you rolled a nat 20 and an 18 on
Okay.
that.
No.
So, okay, so one, I have question. I remember if it meets armor class, does that hit or not hit? Because I have 18.
I have been playing meets beats. So if it meets it, it hits.
All right, well then beats. That is, they both hit. I do. Oh wait, no. Whoa, my bad. I did a unarmed strike, so I get a +2 to my AC. So I have a 20 AC. So only the
Okay,
20
so-
hit.
Only the 20 hits. Okay.
Yes, my bad. I am not remembering how to play a monk properly sometimes. Yeah,
Meets
agile.
beats
character.
brutal.
Sorry, I am.
God, I didn't remember monks having all this shit.
Monks are good if you know what you're doing with the monk.
I didn't remember it was this
Boom.
much though. Jesus.
All right, I sent proof in the chat.
Oh.
Proof
Oh
in
yeah,
the
because
chat.
Cat asked for proof. That's
Cat did
correct.
ask for it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Damn.
so that is 11 points of damage.
Okay, what kind of damage? This is actually
bludgeon.
important. Okay,
11 points of bludgeon.
because that does trigger deflect attack. When an attack roll that includes bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing hits you, you can reduce the damage by 1d10 plus 8.
Damn!
Again, this is why they're my bodyguard.
Okay, so the d10, please be good. Motherfucker. It's a 1. It's still 1 plus 8.
It's still 1 plus 8. That's still 2 points of damage that you took that down to.
Yes, that is correct. Good lord, monks at low levels are strong.
Also, for the record, it took so
was-
long to send that over there because I had to log out of my personal and log into my business.
No, that is
phone.
that is
Fair
fine.
enough.
Also, good lord, yeah. My bad. Didn't mean to. I didn't know they'd be this strong. Fuck me.
I've been pulling punches. I'm like, man, I shouldn't have pulled punches.
No, I guess not. I'm sorry.
I'm like, man, it's been so long since I've had to like mod for low levels. I don't want to kill them. I just want them to
No,
make.
put
you
them
know,
put them
think I
down. I need
might.
death saves.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, we need death saves and full party wipe is on my bingo.
Yeah.
That was
But yeah,
you know,
that's
in the
Dude,
case
I hit a
did that, at
bingo.
least you got something out of it.
Bro,
yeah.
I hit a bingo the second Squee got pimp slapped by his Alright.
All right,
Okay, well then, yeah, that's
Cat, your turn.
Lose the game.
All right. So I know what I'm gonna do. The freaking yell is still in effect, so I'm not gonna bother with that.
Yep.
But I'm gonna use Bane
Okay.
at second
God.
level.
again.
Yes.
You see why I dropped concentration? I know Cat had it as well.
Yep. And let me double check if that guard is within range as well.
Sorry.
Without me being in
5,
range.
10, 15.
Guard is not.
For-
Guard is not in range.
for
the
the record,
bosses.
when he took damage a little while ago, that got erased. I forgot to erase it. That's why I
Oh,
had
Alright.
scrolling for it.
So Cat, you
Oof.
can creep up a bit to get him in range
Yeah,
as
Cat,
well.
You can creep up.
Okay, I will creep up then.
Oh,
Let's
so the
see.
radius went
Where-
away because he got
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is going to
He
be in
kept
range for that? I
passing
need
the-
30, so we'll go to that spot
He kept
there,
passing
then.
concentration check.
Yeah. The con check.
Okay.
But he
Alright.
failed one of the last times.
So I'll go there. That should put both of them in range of Bane. They need Charisma 14 save.
Both of them.
Yep, both of them are in range. And I did it at second level,
the
so
big
they
guy
should both be
succeeds,
in
the
it.
small one fails.
Okay. We've at least got Bane on one of them.
Yeah. Also,
Yep.
may I request what blood color they have?
Green.
Oh God,
Alright,
I am going to look
Cat,
like a
Green.
I'm gonna look like a monstrosity after this.
Cat, there's a lovely bed right here. Go take your short rest and do it again.
Take a little nap.
See you in 4 hours.
Cat, is that it?
Yep.
Okay.
That was
Squee.
my action.
Your turn. What are you doing?
Yo, ugly. Vicious mockery on the big guy.
Okay. It's, what save is it? It doesn't matter. He rolled a 19 on the die.
I'm funny. And
Unfortunate. How unfortunate. How unfortunate.
Poor unfortunate soul.
I'm gonna heal myself with healing word again.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna upcast it
Okay.
to 2.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah, I'm rolling 2d4 to heal myself.
Okay. Chip.
We're gonna try again. I'm gonna
Oh,
use
spit.
my longbow to aim for the big guy here, and I'm gonna roll 1d8, I believe, with advantage on.
Yeah, because fairy
I'm
fire.
back up to 24.
Yeah.
I rolled just enough to bring me back up to max, by the way.
That's not a
Fine.
good roll.
Uh-oh.
What is
That's a
it?
7.
Freaking hell!
With advantage?
Yeah.
Was the other one?
How have you done that again?
Yeah.
You need to swap dice.
Yeah, Chip, swap dice. Those are weighted
Digital
wrong.
Dice, bro.
Those
dice
program.
Here, I'll make a new tab.
Yeah.
I say Chip. I bet say yes. Make a new because Chip. I had on my bingo, Chip rolls above a 10. I didn't get it until like you were almost done with your dream sequence. You have been rolling below a 10 like all day.
Yeah,
Dude,
you're
I know.
way below.
Hang on.
Did you get a reroll? His dice are wrong.
All right,
You have a
1d8
payroll.
a row. That's a 9.
Oh, what was the
Wait. What?
a
That's a
9 to
9.
hit
Yeah.
doesn't hit.
Oh wait, are you adding your cats 1d4?
I am not.
Ah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's still not
No.
gonna hit.
Yeah.
AC
try-
on both these guys is 15.
Listen, I tried to.
I'll give it to you. You did try. These arrows are built like noodles, I think.
All
the,
right,
the
guard's
balancing
turn.
is wrong.
What's Bane? It's a D4 I take away.
Yes.
Double checking. I'd follow Squeeze's advice on that one. Yes, it is.
Down to a 13 to hit on the bard.
That does not hit.
Okay, that's all he can do. Top of the round, Volky.
Team routine.
T move.
Okay.
Keep fucking with him.
Yes, the poor dude.
Can he take 1 depression damage?
I'm about to.
I just can't do anything right. He's like the dog.
If I can't hit them, I might not be able to hit myself. Seppuku.
Okay, well, the second round is as good as the first. Let's roll it back, boys. First with the
Volkin's
rapier.
gonna solo this at this point.
First with the
You
rapier.
solo her. Hey, I'm helping Volky way a lot with this.
I have faith in my next move,
It's
boys.
fair.
Don't worry.
That is.
Tell you, another round like last time, this fight can be over right now.
That was 18 plus 5 to hit, so that is
That's a hit.
23. Okay, 1d8.
Look, my support is unmatched.
That is a 6 plus 5. That's 11 with the rapier.
Just over here for moral support, giving him
Okay.
something to protect.
He
Okay.
is on death's door.
Ding dong.
It is
Flurry of
going to
blows?
be flurry of blows time. I mean, unless we want to not.
No, do it.
All right, flurry of blows time. Come on, dice. That is the first is a 21 to hit, 14 plus 7,
Yeah, that hits.
and
Go
then
ahead and roll your damage on that first, before you roll your next one, because your next one's probably going to the other guy.
okay. So that is a 1d6 plus 5. That
I'll tell you
is
right now, you don't
5
have to
plus
roll.
that is 5 plus 5.
You didn't have to roll. He has 3 hit points left.
Oh my god!
The bunny sees red after all the short jokes.
You have my
He broke
python
my
rabbit in
bones!
this creature. In a final shriek of defiance, pain, and vengeance, you rip this thing into pieces. It is No more.
Hell yeah.
Now loot his body.
As
terrible.
it like sits, as it dies, it literally melts into goo on the floor.
Oh damn!
Do
I
the
wonder-
tentacles melt out of my hands that I ripped out?
Yes.
Oh.
It starts dripping off of you like black ink. You still have one attack left with your Fury of Blows, and you have
Correct.
an enemy within 10 feet of you.
Correct. So that is
His
going
ass.
to be a 14 plus 7.
That hits.
So, yep, 21, and it's a 1d6 plus 5. Die.
You don't have to roll.
Oh,
5 hit points left.
Oh, it was a 4. Yay!
After you rip the first creature into pieces, you turn to the guy in the suit of armor. You just take 2
Please
steps
no.
up to him, grab him by his helm, and squeeze. His head cracks like an overwiped watermelon, and green, coppery blood oozes out, and then he too turns into like goo that is leaking out of the armor. The armor collapses, and leaves the 8 of you in the manor, all by your lonesome. You have
Is the armor
defeated
decently
the-
intact?
the what?
Is the armor at least decently intact?
I mean, minus the helm that you crushed with your hands, yes.
I'm
Let's go
immediately
sell
hugging
for a decent
Ashy.
portion.
Just take them.
I immediately bag that armor.
Yeah, I get a treat.
Outside, the mist clears. The sun returns, and the chittering, screeching creatures retreat into the darkness from whence they came.
So,
You have succeeded.
Yeah.
Woo.
we got a quest to do. Let's get on there.
Yep. I think we
Polishing
want
the
out of this
armor.
town as soon as possible.
Yes.
I'd like to get a refund on these arrows.
Hey, can I go wash off first at least?
Yeah, I think I saw a fountain
Yeah.
in the main hall.
Okay.
There's a chandelier.
I look at the chandelier defeated. I trusted the wrong one. just little green footprints following in before turning back around.
I feel like they're all making like a kind of noise.
Yeah, I'm just making like a.
Just the sound of wet carpet.
Uh,
All right.
Ah,
Well, that's the end of it. Thank you for
Woo.
playing.
Yippee!
Yippee! We can all yippee now.
yeah.
And
could have been
thank
yippee,
you,
I already
audience,
did
for
it.
tuning in.
So final notes was bingo not on my end. I don't think I got bingo anywhere because no one failed a death save or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got
no.
one bingo myself.
I got a bingo.
Sweetie, did you get one?
I stopped keeping track.
Fair enough. And Heartwood got 2, if I recall.
Got to.
Correct.
If one of you
If
had
I
flirted
had-
with an NPC, I would have gotten 3.
I just needed you to do French.
We got slapped a little too late.
Olivier Français.
Oh no, I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
I needed to emphasis roll.
Now you have your French.
Yeah, now I got you.
I would have gotten 1 if someone had
Uh,
an emphasis roll, whatever that is.
Yeah, no one asked to do something stupid enough to where I would do it.
Oh, an
The
emphasis
idea was
roll?
if one of you
Yeah.
wanted to do something really stupid, I was gonna be like, okay, give me an emphasis roll, and then have the chat roll it for you.
Mm.
But no one did.
Luckily,
I
my
also-
person.
I had that Squee was going to try to instigate something, and he didn't.
Well, Squeeze
Okay,
tried.
wait,
We
wait,
stopped
okay.
him.
Okay,
We stopped him every
the attempt was there.
I'm,
We just
I'm
took
talking,
the
I'm talking about like what you did during the practice game where you had two people that you tried to pit against.
Ah.
Ah,
that.
my ranger with the all brim.
Yes.
Not
So
the
Okay.
robot
Alright.
with the One Piece.
Having finished the game, there is one question, and that is there anything that you wanted to know that you didn't learn throughout the game? Like, lore-wise.
What was the goal?
What do the tentacles
What was
taste
the
like?
goal of the evil lord?
The goal that we never got to, because we kind of ran out of time to exfoliate on it, was the goal, or not the goal, the creature was a dream eater. It was just, like, keeping everyone, trying to keep people in the town to, like, feast off of their bad dreams, their nightmares, all of that. And the cats were there to, like, save them, but it wasn't just the dream eater. It was also, like, you know, essentially it was slowly killing them by doing that.
Yeah. But say, so if we had rolled bad enough, could we have died in the dream?
Honestly, yes. But it would
Aw.
have been incredibly hard for you to do that because
How many
it's one of
saves would
those
you,
where
would
it's
you
like-
say?
10.
Oh, okay.
The other thing I wanted to
Because
ask was
hold on, just 1 second. Let me finish answering. The reason why it would have taken that many is because it was the first night in the town. If you had been like having the nightmares and not sleeping well enough and doing on and on and on and on like that, that's why that would have happened. Like it would have gone faster. It would have been like 5 instead. Okay, what was the next one?
Oh, was there any actual danger or like downside of making a pact with the cats?
No, it was a complete red herring.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a
I,
fish.
oh, what would have happened if we had kept pushing forward to try to leave town?
Creatures that were like that thing would have come like crawling out of the mist, but in the shape of like giant centipedes and spiders and cockroaches and like big fucking bugs.
Mm.
Oh, so
the
just
Elden Ring
nightmare.
boss.
Yeah.
Say what?
It's an Elden Ring boss.
Yes, basically.
Yeah, the centipede demon.
Basically, that's like what all the clicking and the chittering was like giant insects.
Sounds hot.
You have
Anyway, my question is, what do their
Weird.
tentacles taste like?
It was a dream, whatever you dreamed.
I want the
Tastes-
DM to
tastes
make
like
an
iron.
answer, cat.
Well, he said bugs, so you got it too.
Hell
bugs and
yeah.
iron.
Probably the better meal that my orc has had in the past recent while.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I said good luck scaring the squee for a reason.
Yes.
So I think that's all of the DM questions. Now we have the stream ending questions. Like, when is everyone going to be back next? Or in Heartwood's case, when is your next video going up?
Next video will be going up, I think the first week of August. I took a traveling job, so I am trying to get a full year's worth of content made, and then set up to release while I'm gone.
Very nice.
Hell yeah.
And then-
Jip Fox and I should be back Thursday.
Yeah, what are we doing though? Do we know yet?
We can do Night
Well-
Rain, we can do Helldivers, Deep Rock,
Yeah.
Ooh, Helldivers could be fun.
Payday. I mean, we got options.
Ooh, yeah.
I've been enjoying Night Rain way too much.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
addicted to Night Rain. If you end up
We-
getting it by then, I'm totally down.
I can buy it.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Buy it. Let's go fight that dog together. What the dog doing?
And Cat?
I will be back next Thursday as well, doing more House Flipper 2.
Stop flipping houses, Cat. It's bad for the ecosystem. They can't stand that way. They have to be
How
right
are
side
you-
up, Cat. Come
How
on.
are you doing that anyway? I know personally you don't have the strength for it.
Yeah, you're a warlock.
Did you buy
Anyways,
like, equipment?
I think we're gonna be rating Technomancer VT on my end.
I see how it is.
Just
I'm gonna
enough with
commit
the silly
crimes
questions.
against people and go rate a random person. I don't know. It might be
Heartwood, send me your YouTube, dog. I want to give you a subscribe.
Check and see me going to go raid somebody. It's fucking hilarious to me.
I will see you guys next time. Duznya!
Yeah, word.
Bye, bye
Raid one of my
everybody.
good